Nigga means love. I love everyone. Gang, gang, bitch, get man. Nigga chicken, nigga.
Welcome to the Snark Tank. You're about to get your ears glazed by the great Chris Raygun, Derek Blackman, and Tom Sweeney. Sit back and prepare for some action. Sit back and prepare for some glazing glory.
You ever considered that I'm a huge fan of Indian cuisine?
I mean,
what? What do you mean? What?
I love Indian food.
Okay,
It's just delicious.
Yeah, who asked?
No, he brought it up, so I
brought up Indian cuisine because we have Indian on our plate today.
That's a crazy thing to say. Welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. It's me, Chris. It's him, Sweeney. Look at him. Look at him over there. I won't cut away from him until you look at him. Look at him. Kingston, look at them. Look at them.
I can't.
Make eye contact with them, please.
Hurry up, loser.
And that's Derek. Welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. Patreon.com/SnarkTank. You can get early ad-free access, all that stuff, exclusive episodes, and a way to write into the show, get your name read at the end of the show, all sorts of fancy little goodies over there. SnarkTank.shop for merch. I feel like I keep forgetting to do that at the beginning of episodes recently.
Probably.
So I'm trying to remember to do it.
So, like, if Stevie Wonder was a pirate, would he be called Stevie Plunder?
That sucks. What are you eating?
So I think that's a pretty good one, actually. Stevie Plunder is pretty good.
It's like it's good for like the Muppets.
How good would he be as a pirate, though?
Who?
Like, is he just for morale?
Get the booty, yeah.
Is he just there for morale to like hype him up with music?
Since he's blind,
can he do anything else?
Since he's blind,
Look,
he can feel the wind, and he knows where the wind is.
So Stevie Wonder, he plays the piano, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ray Charles also plays the piano.
Yes.
Sure.
It's kind of wild, right?
That
happened twice.
People can play the piano. No, it's not wild at all.
I feel like that's a wild thing to be true at the same time. You know?
You ever seen Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
No.
Brotherhood.
Yeah.
The other one doesn't have it. Only the Brotherhood.
Only the Brotherhood has it. There's no alchemy in the other one. The Law of Equivalent Exchange. Oh, you haven't seen it?
It wasn't a joke. I don't know anything about that show. I know a child becomes a tin man, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got most of it.
It's probably iron, but same principle.
Well, I mean, it's the
a
same.
tin man.
The fuck was that about? That specific fucking metallurgy.
The tin man is
metallurgist over here.
Tin.
You got Derek the metallurgist over here.
I miss tin foil, guys.
I use tin foil sometimes.
I have it still. What do you mean?
I use it sometimes.
You don't have tin foil?
I have aluminum foil. I guess.
Okay,
That's what I'm
sorry. Yeah,
saying.
okay, yeah, you're right. Okay,
Y'all niggas don't know what tin is.
We actually proved this point right about.
I guess so. Yeah, you're right.
I was also being retarded because I've never used tin. It was already out. Like tin foil was already gone by the time I was a kid and aluminum took over.
We called it tin foil though in my house.
We did
same.
because the way they grew up, it was tin.
Yeah.
So they still
Why did they make
tin
it not tin?
Like,
Is tin more expensive?
Probably.
I think it's toxic.
I think aluminum. I think aluminium. You ever hear them say it like that?
Aluminium.
Aluminium, and I'm like, whoa, that probably is how you should say it, but I still say aluminum.
It is literally spelled that way, but
Yeah.
it sounds. It's so much effort.
It's so much like it's like
I think it sounds nicer, honestly.
Aluminium?
It definitely
Aluminium,
does. So
yeah.
that's why I'm like, I'm a sloppy American. It's aluminum. You know what I mean?
It's aluminum. Aluminium is something that like a white general visits an alien planet to displace a tribe over. It sounds like a sci-fi thing. It doesn't sound real.
It does.
Aluminum sounds dumb, which is like perfect for what it is.
Aluminum. They call it tinfoil hat. They don't call it aluminum hat. It should be aluminum hat because it is dumb and it's for dumb people.
It'll be an aluminium hat.
Aluminium.
You couldn't find a more displeasing sentence to say.
That sounds bad. That sounds fancy. Like it's like a good scientific hat. It's not like for crazy assholes, Yeah,
it's like what's that? The Black Science Man, Neil deGrasse Tyson. I forgot his name for a second.
Black Science.
I thought it was Yakub.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
He's a science man. He made whites.
There'd be a few people.
Yeah, I mean, it could really only be Neil deGrasse Tyson in the context that we're talking about.
Right.
But yes, that's like the hat that he would wear on Joe Rogan, like an aluminium hat.
Yes, he would.
You know,
This is aluminium.
What is that? I bet if you said aluminium, Joe Rogan legitimately wouldn't know what the fuck you're talking about.
he would cry.
Exactly.
Don't you mean aluminum?
Is that a new? No, I don't even think he would be able to make the connection. I think he would think it's a new element, and then he would freak out.
And he would spinning
Yeah.
back kick your fucking desk and flatten your chest. You'd be like, oh, why, Joe? Why'd you do that?
I always picture him the way that those Flash Skits guys drew him, where he's in like underwear and a fanny pack. Like he has like a shirt on or whatever, but then he like stood up and he was fighting the chimpanzee. I don't. Did you see that short?
It's probably a long ass time ago. That sounds like that sounds long ago.
It was a while ago. I would say, well, maybe like 6-7 years. It's probably
7 years is a fucking
it's a long time.
time.
It is. Once you're getting older, it starts seeming less like a long time, which is shitty. You know what I mean?
I guess that still feels like a long time to me, though.
Yeah, 7 years ago was.
It kind of is, but then it's like, oh, the pandemic felt like it was just a little while ago. It was 5 years ago.
That is true. I have experienced that.
That's gross.
Yeah,
I hate it.
It is disgusting.
I was like, and then somehow it ruined so many people's brains that they swear it happened during Biden being president. At least the shutdown parts.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like the parts of the lockdowns and all the horrible parts. It was like Biden did this, and I'm like, wow. Like,
Yeah, people just don't remember anything.
They don't. They really don't. I was
What's
like, okay.
crazy about that too is like I didn't like that because it didn't have like a definitive end.
Sure.
It just kind of started and then it's like those songs from the 70s that don't that kind of like fade out
just
because they couldn't
fades.
figure out how to
It's
end it.
Like, how the fuck do we? Exactly. I feel like is that what Freebird did? Does it fade or did it actually end?
I think Freebird fades.
It fades.
Does it?
I think it fades. Every song in the 70s fades for some reason.
It was like
The chain fades, which is the most frustrating thing about that song to me. That's why it's not a perfect song.
Yeah.
Is that it fades out. I'm like, brother, you could have come on. I really don't know what was going on back then where they just didn't feel like ending songs.
How do you end what?
I guess sometimes.
How do you end it? Like,
sometimes
I don't know.
it's
That's
hard.
your job. You're the musician. Figure out a way to end it. I can't. Well,
But I feel like
that's a bad example. I do music, but like you're a layperson. A layperson. They don't know how to end a song. They don't know how to start a song.
But I think
That's why they're coming to see you.
I don't know what to. I feel like
You don't
so
know how to
much
start this
music.
point.
Yeah, so much music doesn't exactly end. Is that like a bad thing?
I feel like 80%,
Like, happy
80+% of music ends.
I really don't think so.
I feel like that's crazy.
It
for
might
you to
even be
suggest.
higher than that. Actually,
Really?
I think I think I'm lowballing.
Give me an end to a song.
What the
lot
fuck
of
do you
them.
mean?
Well,
I'm thinking like most songs, like I guess because they just like you're more or less saying like the fact that they kind of like say the same thing over and over again, so you just can't hear it anymore, right? That's what you mean, like fading away, right?
well, it's just a part of the song, whether it be even a new riff at the end that just. What should we do? How do we cap this? I don't know. Just keep playing it over and over until it fades out and it's done.
What I'm talking about is like the specific fade out. Like it says the same thing over and over again, and it fades
Yeah.
slowly. It's almost as if they're on like a fucking train and they're driving away.
So
from
they
you.
should have like Chan keeps together, and then the song cuts right there.
No, I'm just find a way to. I don't know. That always bothers me about some songs from back then, where it's just like, oh, I'm feeling this, and then it just kind of And by the way, it always fades or begins to fade too early. Like it starts to
it
fade too
does.
early, and then it's unlistenable for like a weird amount of time because it just keeps going away, and you're like, what purpose does this
Yeah.
entire 20 to 5 seconds have?
I've definitely had a problem with that. There's a song called "World So Cold" by Mudvayne, and the ending riff is fucking awesome. The bass is like going off, the toms are going off, and it fades way too soon. And so I have to turn the volume all the way up because I want to fucking hear it.
Yeah.
And the weird thing about it, the song kind of technically ends, so there's no reason for it to fade too. It's a very weird thing. And the biggest thing is I think fade it was usually for the outro track, the last track in an album. A lot of times people would fade out because like it's the ending,
Maybe,
farewell.
yeah.
It would
Yeah.
happen a lot. Like I can give a lot of examples of that. And it was always weird to me when songs would fade anywhere else, and I think it was because they couldn't figure out how to end the fucking song.
Yeah.
Like I just did. Like I faded out a cover I did because it was XXX Tentacion Sippin' Tea in Your Hood or whatever, and that song is just for like a minute straight. It's just the beat.
Yeah.
And so I do the beat. I'm doing the riff, and I'm like, all right, I guess I just gotta fade this out because what the fuck else do I?
That's
do?
what I'm saying. It's like the only time it has ever crossed my mind to fade something out is for the explicit purpose of I don't know what the fuck to do with this. And so now I see that in every song that I like that ends that way. I was just like, I know you didn't know what to do. And so this was your way out.
Sometimes it's pretty obvious, yeah.
The one exception is if it leads into something else.
Sure.
Like the songs that kind of like the ending is like the beginning. Like Green Day has a couple of those. I think Longview is like the second half of like some song that like trails into it. I appreciate that. But a straight up fade, repeat, chorus, fade, die.
Die.
I think it's an executable offense.
It could be.
Yeah, why not, honestly?
Yeah, I mean, we could call a lot of people, so finding anything.
Yeah, find any excuse to kill people, basically.
That's crazy.
How do you feel?
That's crazy. Not like killing people, but you know,
Not right now.
You do.
No.
In 30 minutes or so, you probably will.
There's many people I'm sure you would like to be gone.
Yeah, but I don't think I should kill him. I don't think I should make that choice.
Well, I guess it wouldn't be you. It would be the greater collective.
The greater collective makes that choice. I'd be like, cool, I'm not involved in this stuff. And I'd take a step back. I'm like, hey, I don't really.
Well, you are. You didn't take a stand.
It's not exactly the same thing. I mean, it's close enough to be the same thing.
If you don't take a stand and become a martyr or whatever, it doesn't count.
That's interesting.
Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? So Ghislaine Maxwell came out today or last night or whatever. Did you see that?
And said what?
I saw.
She's got a. So it turns out, and phew, guys, I was worried for a second, you know, but thankfully it all got taken care of. Ghislaine has come out and said to the Department of Justice that she didn't observe any behavior from Donald Trump that was concerning. So that puts that to rest, I guess, you know.
Case closed.
Case closed. I was so worried.
Yeah.
You know, at first I was like, oh man,
right, what's
going to happen? But she's, you know, a trustworthy person. Perjury's notwithstanding. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, she's great. You know, she was doing well. She was wished well, and she was taken care of. You know, minimum security. You know, having a great fucking time.
Yeah, it's good.
And she made her intentions clear that she wanted a full pardon. So, you know, there's no reason that she would lie to get the pardon that she desires from the president that could otherwise be implicated in horrible crimes.
Right. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's what a perfect ending to a horrific story. It's like finally, you know, like the light at the end of the tunnel.
It's so funny hearing this shit though. It's like, oh, what is even this like? I can't even think of an analogous thing to this. It's so insane.
It feels like
we're in new territory.
It feels like a comedy.
It does feel.
It feels like
It feels absurdist.
It feels like a scary movie skit where it's like, I didn't do it.
It's like
while I was a kid on his lap.
It's like if the Gravemind came out and was like the flood. I didn't see anything crazy about the flood. Honestly, I didn't think.
No, it's like the what you call it? The
prophets?
Not the prophets. What's dude's name? The people that the forerunners. Like, I don't see any problem with the fucking flood, and it's like you didn't. You know, when you guys reset the universe, you guys didn't see a problem with them, and it's like we just kept them around because they looked interesting.
I mean, it's
like the fucking Reapers.
There are probably many examples of that. Like, the fucking Reapers in Mass Effect. The fucking Reapers, Sovereign comes and he's like, we're gonna fuck your ass and all this shit, and then Shepard tells the council, they're like, you're gay.
Yeah,
and then they're like,
it's canonical.
Like, listen, I'm the shit.
Look, I may be gay, but I'm right now.
I beat the piss out of Saren. I proved you wrong. Saren's a cunt, and you still don't you're still not gonna listen. No, but the thing is, back in the day, I was like, that's so dumb. I don't think they would be that stupid. And then now, fast forward to many years later, I'm like, well, I guess
they really believe Saren.
It's a perfect.
Instead of you were like, hey, this nigga's tripping.
I have a bunch of evidence.
This guy's tripping. I touched the box and I saw the future, and they were like, shut up.
He's like,
in fairness,
he's dumb gay. Humans are stupid, and they're like, yeah. And that was it.
That does sound insane when you say it that way. I touched a box and saw the future isn't exactly the most confidence building thing you could say.
That's true, but then you proceed to be right over and over and over
yes.
again. No, you're gay. And then and that's why I don't, after the first time I never save them. You have the choice, right?
Oh, to save the council?
You can save them.
I did not save the council. Did you save them?
I did the first time.
I thought
there was going to be major benefits and they were going to be cool with me.
No, they just
and then the next game they were still shitty, and I'm like, oh, I can't believe I saved you, piece of shit. At least that big ass ship, it contributes largely. It doesn't matter. It doesn't actually matter, but it contributes to, and you get to see it in the final cutscene in the third game and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever that dumbass ship's called, I don't remember. I don't care.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it is. I was just like, okay, it felt fake of how dismissive they were, but I guess it was just a perfect reflection of what's going on. It doesn't matter how much evidence you have and how obvious it is. I mean, the cult mentality is the most powerful fucking thing. But by a country mile, there's nothing more powerful than capturing someone's mind in a dogmatic way.
I think what's crazy is I think it's like even like the culties are like they're gone. They're already cooked. They're in the washing machine.
Yeah, they're sauteed.
The moderates are now like, what the fuck did we do? That's what's going on. Why the moderates are like, yo, what? We were wrong. We were lied
funny.
to.
It's
like
I don't know. I don't
open
know
a
if
book.
I believe those people.
I don't know if I believe it either necessarily.
I think it's.
I think
not
some
so
of them.
much.
I think it's like 50-50.
I think there's some that are they're extremely stupid, but they weren't dogmatic, I guess. So they just didn't get sucked into the cult, I guess. But their level of intelligence is just as low, because to think I just have a problem with thinking, oh, I was duped, and I'm like, you could not have been duped if you even. It's surface level pay attention.
I think people were just upset about bullshit, and it's like, I understand you being upset, but this dude's like lying. This guy's like lying, and people were like, we're upset. I'm not making as much money, and it's like, do you understand the circumstances of the planet right now? Like, do you not know what just happened? It's like, oh, I care about it's not a selfishness that led. It's just with selfishness. It led people being selfish led to the point we are right now, and it's like
they're dumb and upset, but they're too lazy to just find out what the fuck's going on. People say they call it low information voters. But to me, it's no information. It's not even low. It's none. Because a lot of times when you'll see the polls, they'll say the biggest problem everybody points to overwhelmingly is the economy. And then I'm like, okay, well, break down what is your issue. They'll just like, now it's like, oh, anxiety. I need to not seem stupid. So they'll just say grocery prices. They'll just pick something. Gas.
Yeah.
They'll pick something, but they don't understand why things are fucked. They don't care. Isn't it cool though?
Isn't it cool though that because like the numbers are bad, he fired the person who keeps the stats?
Yeah, and he was very delighted by that same report when it was up.
Yeah, of course.
So the idea, like, and again,
dude, he even got Mr. Fucking the Shark Tank guy upset with that. Isn't that crazy? Like the fucking bald
that
like
piece
demon
of shit. Yeah.
Even he was like, well, you don't fire the statistician. What are you doing?
Well, it's like, yes, you do if you're a fucking dictator.
Well, yeah.
So like the fact, but see that.
But it's so funny because for him, it's just like, no, we need accurate data so we can like game the system.
Right. Exactly.
What are you doing?
Exactly.
But I don't know, man.
That was my hope that he's going to fuck things up enough to where the people that are 100% gaming in the system are going to be, we got to get this guy out of here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that was a big thing with the tariff shit, where they're like, and that's why he kept kicking the can down the road.
He's completely schizophrenic. It's insane. The thing too about like if we're gonna deny aid to cities that like do protests to Israel.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, never mind, just kidding. And now he's like dancing on the roof of the White House or some shit. Dude, this happened like last night or yesterday or this morning or something. It's great. Like he's literally on top of the White. He's just roaming.
Yes.
Like a fucking sentry.
Yeah. I mean, we got to remember that he is in his 80s. So
yeah, he's losing it.
He's old. He's a little fucked
I saw
up.
Actman posted a picture of him with like he beat himself, I guess. It's not Actman, to be clear. Trump. It's a picture of Trump's. It's like a close up of Trump's pants, and there's like a clear wet spot on it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, his catheter probably fell out.
He's old and he does not take care of himself.
Yeah,
there was a thing where they showed it was like, I'm supposed to be a physical fitness. It's probably fake. Where it was,
yeah,
like,
who knows?
Oh, I remember that.
It was like, and I was
that.
like, brother, this is such a lie.
It's
like
all
it's
lies,
like
dude.
it was like
it's like he benched like 2,000 or something.
No. It was like
it was even his weight.
His BMI was like 4%, and I was like,
Sure.
brother, no.
I don't even think my BMI is 4%.
No, of course not, dude. To sustain a 4% is like
You're not living a
without
healthy life.
steroids, without performance enhancing drugs. You're not going to sustain 4%. You're going to die. Sustaining 10% by itself is very difficult to do. Like, and there's are people that have like.
How do you even measure BMI?
They're stupid.
It's a lot. It's a lot of shit to do.
It doesn't work very well because of it's very stupid. Like, you ever see that hook thing that they pinch you? There's
the vaudeville hook?
It's just as silly.
How fast they can pull you out of a room.
BMI is a terrible way to it's completely outdated. But you can just do the eye test and see that he's in terrible shape, right?
Yes,
and they just
clearly
downplayed it, and they also downplayed his weight too. And I saw people trying to defend him with that too, and I'm like, why are you? Everything. It's like the handful of people that tried to defend Elon when he was clearly faking gaming and all that shit. There was overwhelmingly people were like, that's stupid. But there was a handful of people still trying to make excuses. And I'm like, bro, at some point you have to concede. At some point you have to concede.
Did you see that he gave him $15 million after he called him a pedophile? It is so like you're cooked. Like, you're cooked. If you don't think this is objectively like ridiculous, you're cooked.
Yes.
Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, goodbye. Have fun sailing in your fucking ethereal play space because you're not here. You're clearly not here.
You're not. They're not. That's what I said. Not low information. There's none.
Yeah.
You can't have even a lick of it if you still believe in this guy. At some point.
I had a realization like in the past week where I'm just like, I'm simply not smart enough for this many people to be stupider than me. You know? Like, I am not... there's so much I don't know.
Right.
I think we were just
There's so many things that I feel like I should know that I don't know.
Right.
We were just born
and I'm aware of it.
I think we were just born in the era where we're capable of avoiding a lot of the bullshit.
What do you mean?
We weren't old enough to be completely lied to by the internet and falling for every bit of it. But we weren't young enough to be like the internet be our only basis of like understanding the world.
Maybe.
So I think we're just in it because I think there's a lot of people that are older than us that are smarter than we are. But the problem is that they're also way more susceptible to dumb shit than we are.
But that's everything.
Well,
There's probably a bunch of people our age that are smarter than us and younger than us.
I think that's true. I
feel like it's almost like a nothing statement.
I think we're just in a particular place where we're not exactly as easy to fool. I think that's just simply what it is.
You mean it's just like an internet?
I don't know.
Sort of a blind spot where we exist, where it's like
internet fluency, I guess. Is what
these ones know how to study things on the internet,
maybe.
But they also can look at an ad and tell it's an ad still. I think we're at that exact spot.
I don't know. I don't have a perfect example for it because even when I was a kid, I had no reason to defy or question the stuff that was being force fed to me. So I don't know. I don't know what to attribute that to because like say my family are. Oh, the Holy Ghost is a real thing,
right? Yeah.
And I'm at church being like, this is silly, but still, the thing that I still wrestle with as an adult is I want to, like, there was that whole atheism movement when it was like taken on. It was like a secular movement. What I should really say, I don't like that it just became a movement that died out because I think that's the most important thing that we're not focusing on. Because being secular and being able to realize fact and fiction is I feel like it's so crucial to be able to understand why this stuff is so fantastical and fucking wacky. Because when you can accept ghosts and zombies and shit, why is that? So that's not the stuff that's going on right now with Trump is not difficult to swallow. It's so easy
I think the
to
problem,
just like, this is great.
I don't know. I think I've disregarded people that are religious so much. So it's like they don't even like.
But you should not. That's I feel like.
No. I feel like they don't count. Like you don't. What do you count?
Absolutely.
Like I know what you mean. Like I know what you mean.
I feel like it's the biggest. Like almost. It's so genius to me. Like, if I were an evil fuck, Elon Musk once said it one time, because Elon Musk thinks everyone's so retarded that he's like, oh, I'm going to tell you the plan. He's like, hey, this is what I want. I want white people to have more kids. And the way you get white people to have more kids is you make them more religious. And the way you make them more religious is you make them stupider. So you take away their education.
Did he say that?
Yeah. And he was actually by his kid doing an interview.
It's crazy.
Yeah, like he just openly telling the plan. You can show this video to those stupid people, and they'll say nowadays they'll say it's AI or something.
It's so crazy because like you could also just like make child, or you could make having a kid not obscenely expensive.
Sure,
like that could also help.
It would be the if you're not an evil freak, you could help humanity. And have them be less stressed, and then like say the smarter you are, the more you're reluctant to have kids in a horrible economy, right? In horrible environments. So
Sure.
if there is no horrible environment, even people who are smart have no reason not to. So if everybody's just raised and everybody's like doing well, then there's no bullshit. You don't have to trick people into having kids
Right.
into thinking I'll have more kids and then maybe those kids will be famous and they can take care of it. None of that shit needs to be anything. He could do that. But instead, he'd rather default to being the richest person in the world.
Yeah, he's too busy putting like babies in potato peelers or whatever it is, like billionaires.
Whatever
it is the billionaires do.
Whatever weird shit, because they clearly do some weird shit that is behind closed doors.
They're clearly like injecting. Like I heard some crazy shit about like Tim Pool apparently injects himself with shit before every show or some nonsense.
Oh man, I wonder what it is.
It's probably adrenochrome or some shit.
So he's in on it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Did you see him take? You saw him take his beanie off, right?
I did see him finally.
He's got to do something.
He's very bald.
Listen,
He's way balder than I even.
I've seen it. I saw it before because he had it was like an r/ something.
Oh,
I
and
don't-
somebody ripped it off his head.
no, that was a different. So someone ripped his beanie off and he saw his bald. But there's a
And he said
Reddit.
he had his beanie ripped off, and then he was like, "You doxed me." I think
really say that?
he didn't literally say that, but he essentially
It
said
was
that.
essentially
He said
something like
that. If I have this hat on, people recognize me. If I don't, people don't. You've compromised my disguise.
Right, he
like
did
it's
say
Clark
something
Kent
like
with the
that.
glasses or some shit.
He did say something like that.
And to be fair, like without his beanie, I don't know if I would recognize him
Not immediately. No,
because he looks.
he's a very standard looking person.
Yeah, he looks like the kind of guy you'd see like maybe drawn at a police station.
To me, he just looks like some of the people that I saw riding the train that are like, I hate everything about my everything. You know, like
Right.
they just like. There's a couple people riding the train. And I was like, damn. You know, life is, and I think I get it because I looked at the monthly passes.
Yeah.
Dude, $250.
What?
For the LA Metro?
So if you want to take,
Isn't that hilarious?
if you want to have a monthly pass so you can have unlimited riding. So basically,
it's
say
200 plus a month.
so if
That can't be real.
So say no. So if
New
you
York is really
so if
expensive
you
now too.
SoCal, if you want to ride unlimited,
not that.
The MTA one, the Metro North one is crazy.
it might have
expensive
changed
now.
because I remember it used to be significantly cheaper because I'm gonna get an all day pass to and I'm gonna go down to San Diego, go to Oceanside or whatever. That was very inexpensive, like an all day pass was like $8 or something, and then now it's 15, which is so basically me
Nearly doubled.
for how many times I would come up here. I would basically, and it's kind of, it might be worth it. I'm gonna feel it out, but it would be $120 a month. It's cheaper for me to just keep getting all day passes than getting a monthly pass. Like
think
unlimited rides is $250.
Do you think it would be cheaper to invest in a horse?
Absolutely not.
No.
Well, how do you know?
Because I gotta feed the fucking thing.
You gotta feed.
I mean,
it.
you don't have to
groom it?
feed it.
Then how are you gonna use it? How
What
would you
kind of
use it?
horse is it, sir?
It's a horse.
Is it a robot horse?
I've never seen a horse.
That's even
eat.
more expensive. It's a robot horse.
I get. It could be. Or
Nah,
I
it
could,
will-
I could-
I've never once seen.
What if I build it with a combustible engine?
Well, then if you build it, then what the fuck?
Well, that's just a car.
Well, then that's so much work.
But
That's
is
still
it?
expensive. It's still expensive.
What if I have like the legs? I pilot them myself.
That's such
That's
a
good
workout.
exercise,
That's so
but,
much
like,
worse
you'll
than
die.
just walking to a place because it's probably slower too.
It's way worse in every conceivable way.
You'd have stronger arms. That's it.
Oh God,
That is
dude.
fucking
You'd use
stupid.
it one time. You'd pass out from how much pain you're in after you get to the place. You'd be like, I'm not gonna use it anymore.
Dude, I almost happened to me moving because I paid for one mover instead of like getting two and having them do it.
Yeah.
So tag team. You know, I don't have that much stuff, so I was like, between me and JoJo, it'd be all right. But it was hotter than piss, and I was like, oh, I didn't really anticipate how much the heat was gonna affect me.
August, July is kind of
Yeah.
peak.
it's-
Well,
yeah.
not maybe not here, but like because I remember when we moved and it was like the hills were on fire and it was 115,
October.
but that was weird.
Yeah, we're lucky right now. We haven't hit over 100 degrees yet this year.
true.
So far I was lucky that
We haven't hit at all this year.
no.
I thought for sure maybe at least once.
No. we haven't.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Is it on its way?
I assure you, I'd say by the mid-August, we're going to get slammed hard.
Well, that's horrible.
It is. And I'm not looking forward to it since my living room is the sun's setting on my living room. And I think I talked about this already. Not having the central air, it's just the unit. And so
Get some blackout curtains.
It's gonna be
man.
yeah. I already ordered a few, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna prepare.
I gotta invest in. I gotta talk to the friends I've neglected who have pools.
Ooh, yeah. Do we got a good pool? That's used frequently. Kind of makes me mad that I'm always seeing. No, the kids are probably out of school, so they're using it frequently. So it'll
clear up.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It'll
nice.
clear up the second the weather gets too shitty to not use it.
Yeah, dude. I think that's the only thing that kept me alive when I was moving. I jumped in the pool mid like the mover guy left, and then I was like, all right, cool. I gotta finish doing some stuff, but I actually had to go. My car's too fucking small. And I thought I was gonna be able to fit everything and take JoJo back, so just one fell swoop.
Oh, no way.
Well, because like
No
we had the truck, and then I was like, okay, we packed the truck. Now there's just little straggly things, and I'm just gonna get JoJo and the rest of the stuff. No, so I had to make another trip. So leave her there. She's gonna do her thing. She had to work too, and then so before I went to pick her up, I jumped in the pool, and I think it legitimately saved my life. And why I mean that is when I was driving back, I stopped at 7-Eleven. I had the worst cramp in my I was so dehydrated. I had the worst cramp in my leg that it was probably I probably looked like a fucking idiot because I jumped out of my car and I was like on my car and people were like
silently wailing.
Yeah, just like and then people just looking and not like asking if I'm okay. You could probably think I'm just some crazy homeless person.
I mean,
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But yeah, that was
I've slept through cramps before. I felt them. I'm like,
and you just powered through it.
Yeah,
No
let's
way.
go back to bed.
That was, and
it hurts, and I'm like, I'm not like, but I'm next to Lee. I'm like, if I fucking do a fucking flail, I'll knock her out the bed. Whatever, I'll just deal with it, and I just let the pain lull me back to sleep.
That's crazy. No, I'm usually pretty hydrated. I guess I exhausted every extra bit of liquid.
I feel like I'm overly
I was cramping
hydrated.
in my forearms. Like I remember I was picking up some stuff and then my hand was just getting stuck like this, and I was like, oh, this isn't good. And I just pounded those electrolyte drinks at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, they work. They work.
I pound the fuck out of them.
That's what we did when we were moving too. We were just like because the pool was like right outside our apartment. We were just like I jumped in there I think like 5 times throughout that move.
Nice,
but they're lifesavers sometimes. Man.
Dude, the move we
100%.
did when we went to the Avalon was crazy. We definitely
It was like 4 people's apartment in like one day.
Yeah, for about one day, and we did it all
that
in
was a
one
lot.
day. By the end of the night, we were all like genuinely dying. It was bad. Like I haven't felt that tired ever in my life.
Yeah,
That's
crazy because you barely did anything.
That's a fucking. I brought everything heavy up the stairs with me. It was me, freaking Joe, and Whiskey doing it.
Yeah, sure.
You were just talking.
That's great.
My body was spasming. There was one when I locked up, and I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll be able to stand easier."
That's good.
That's
great.
There's a benefit to this.
That's insane. Yeah, no, I'm paying for 2 motherfuckers next time. Just I don't care. How
much is a mover even? I don't even.
It's more than I would be willing to pay normally, but I couldn't imagine. I didn't want to. I hate bothering people.
I agree, but it's their job though.
Yeah.
you're helping.
Oh
them.
no, not that. No, sorry. So what
You
I meant
should
is
just ask
I
your
don't.
friends.
I don't like doing
You should
that.
just ask
I
your friends.
really don't like doing that. If somebody offers,
I helped you move, kind of.
You did, but see, like the thing is, you offered. I will not ask.
That is true. Yeah.
So I will not ask if somebody offers, and I mean genuinely, not like a gesture. Because even if you're like, I don't want to fucking help you move, please don't. I don't want it to be. I don't want anybody to be like literally inconvenienced. Like fuck, I can't believe this. Yeah, so it's one of those things. If someone offers, I will accept it. Nobody offered, and I prefer that.
Yeah.
Even like say airport, some people are like, "Oh, pick you up from the airport." I'm like, only if you. I'm not gonna ask.
No,
Somebody
I'm the same. I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I offered because you were so close, and it was just like,
Right.
well, what's the
Exactly.
what's the big deal?
I have no problem helping somebody move. It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It's just
Do you
like,
think you like it?
I don't care.
Because I kind of like it.
I like
I like it in the same way that I like putting furniture together. Where like I feel like I'm doing something that I feel like genetically I'm supposed to do.
I like knowing I'm helping
Genetically.
someone.
Yeah, like I'm just like lifting heavy things
Yeah.
and like putting things together is like a part of like the male brain or something that like I'm fulfilling a purpose. I don't think of it that way literally, but like it feels good to me.
I like the idea of knowing that I'm helping someone potentially not get injured or do things quicker. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just help that person out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
I helped one of my female friends move, And you can tell if someone's
Female.
never moved because of how they pack. That's a big thing. Knowing how someone packs stuff.
Oh, so they put
'Cause
like all
they're-
the books in one
they're-
fucking like.
You did that with your comic books.
I did, but that was just comics. I had to put them all in one thing. They were comics. I felt bad about that because I had to work that day. Literally, if I didn't
I
have
had to work that day, so I gave everybody else my comic book box.
I literally couldn't not work. I was like, oh, can I get the day
I got to
off?
go to Starbucks to make minimum wage
It
when I
was-
could have been making way more.
No, I get it. It was dumb. It was dumb. I understand that. But the thing is that I was helping my friend and she was
I
like,
should have set that box on fucking fire.
Yeah,
How mad would you have been if like you opened that box and there was like a how do you like I don't know like a dead bat who had diarrhea all over your comic books?
I would have just
Oh
left.
my god, dead.
I would have just went on a venture. I just went on a venture. It's like, well, see you guys in a bit.
There's
just start
there's
walking.
guano all over your Amazing Fantasy #1 or whatever.
If I had that and there was guano over
There's
it.
one all over it. Well, I mean,
And
also,
there was-
why
it
is
was
it not
a-
secure? Why is it not? Why
Yeah,
is it
it's
just-
it's also loose. It's
It's
not on a sleeve or anything.
No, no, absolutely not.
But we were helping her move, right? We could tell that she didn't know how to pack things. First and foremost, when you pack, it's to lift it up. It's supposed to be packed enough for you to lift it. That's how you like pack
Yeah,
your
you
stuff.
test it.
Yeah, like, oh, can I lift
an
this
amazing
easily? Well, most people don't. I feel like a lot of people don't know that.
I know what you mean.
I feel like a lot. Like I feel like we know that because we've moved a bunch. People that haven't moved a bunch, they'll probably be like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna put everything in this box. It can fit in this
Like,
box,"
it
and
fits
be
in the
like,
box, yeah.
"No, you can't lift it now."
I've seen people put shit. I've seen people move only in bags, and then the bags rip because they're putting like tables and shit
Like
in
sharp
bags.
shit in
Yeah,
bags.
sharp
Fucking picture
like,
frames.
little like night tables or something, and they put them in like a big garbage bag. I'm like, brother, that's going like it's got corners, dude, and it's got weight.
It
It's
does
going to cut
concern
through the
me.
side. It
That's concerning when people do stuff like that. I'm like, dude, come on.
yeah, because it's like you'd think.
Some people just don't know how to move.
It's to me, it's not
But
even
I
about.
just- it's not even moving.
It should be intuitive to me. That's what's concerning to me. I'm like, you're especially when when I know someone's not stupid. I'm like, I know you're not a stupid person.
Yeah.
What happened here?
It's like trying.
You know?
To
They
me,
may
it's
not be bright. There's a difference.
to me, it's like I don't even know. It's like, oh, I can't reach this shelf. Let me stack a bunch of Capri Sun pouches. You know, like where it's just like
It's like
I want to.
like
like everything
Crazy.
everything about it.
tidal wave through the house of Capri Sun.
That's so crazy. It's so crazy. I almost want to try it.
It's something.
How many
Nice.
could I
many
until
can-
it'll support my weight?
Yeah, yeah.
How
But
many
it's not even
Capri
just that
Suns
because like,
till
the
I support
balancing
you?
act of that is insane too. Because
That's why
it's such a
that's why
small.
you lodge them. You start putting them like all the way along the side of your house, so they're all lodged, so they don't slip. And you're like, all right, this is 75,000 Capri Sun packets. Let's see if they can support my weight.
I do love those videos of whoever, like, whenever it's like how many pencils can support my weight or whatever. And
Those
it's
are
like,
funny
and it's like
videos.
one, and it's always like way less than you think. Like how many balloons could keep me suspended? And it's like, it's a somehow very understandable quantity of balloons.
It's less
Will
than you
lift
think.
like a baby.
Right.
And you're just like, I thought that would take like a million balloons.
I wonder how many balloons it would take to lift like a grown man into the sky.
I'm sure that's
I'm sure
easily
there's.
calculated.
I'm sure it's actually like very simple to calculate.
Yeah, yeah.
Not for me.
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
I don't.
I
get paid
don't
to
know
do
the
that.
weight of fucking helium, and I don't care. I'll be honest.
I think it's
It's lighter than air.
probably lighter than air.
Yeah.
It
So
floats.
now I'm at the like, okay, what do I have to
Yeah,
calculate?
what's minus 2 pounds?
So it's like,
what does that feel like?
That's not hard to
you
do.
can-
This
you
is
can-
simple.
No, but what does that feel like? What does a minus 2 pounds feel like?
I don't know. You're not worrying about that part. You're worrying about just how much it would take.
You're not worrying about that because you're not thinking.
All you have to do is be like, okay, how much is
You're a
helium?
thinkless person.
right? You're not understanding. I could figure it out. I don't care.
There you go. That's the thing.
Like,
I just don't. I
I
care.
don't like that's how like most things. If you're not a,
I don't truly.
I don't care. I
don't
love that,
truly
man.
care. I don't truly care
That's
enough to figure it out.
Biggest problem with like even when it comes to the moving thing, I think those people don't care enough to just use common sense, because I feel like there's people that I'm like, I know you're smarter than this. What happened? You just throw it all.
Just
in
complete
bags.
apathy.
Just throw it all. Yeah, just throw it all in bags.
What
They're
a
like,
shame.
Pick up my what a wrong way to go.
I almost
What a
played
wrong way to
Deus
go.
Ex because I don't have time. I'm still like finishing moving stuff, but I
Yeah.
had an urge. I'm like, I think I'll pop this in real fast.
What
'cause,
a wrong way to go.
It's-
I want to experience what you've been experiencing.
It's nice, particularly on the PlayStation, because it doesn't have that. The PC version is so old that you need like all sorts of bullshit
Oh yeah,
to
I gotta
make
put
it
a bunch
run.
of shit in it.
And it's
yeah.
also got like the emulator thing on it where you could just like do the rewind thing if you fuck up. That really got me through it because I was like, look, I respect Deus Ex very much. I like it. I'm not gonna live with the consequences of failure in like
That's crazy.
a game
What's the point of
from
playing an
2000.
RPG then?
I mean, it's more. I feel like that a game like that's more about the experience.
Sometimes
to
you just
me.
want to experience a game,
I don't
man.
save scum. I've actually stopped doing that. I think it's always funnier where I end up. It's always funnier.
It's also not really an RPG technically, but
it isn't.
it's got elements of it. It's
What
not
would you
really.
call that?
It is an immersive sim.
Really?
Yeah, Deus Ex. By the way, still playing Human Revolution. I'm liking it, but I just got to a point that I really hate.
Oh,
And I looked it up because I was like, this feels wrong. Like this feels like this doesn't make like this doesn't feel like somebody would do this on purpose.
oh, okay.
And I looked it up and it was like, yeah, in the director's cut, there's a DLC that they kind of just force you to play. They don't give you like an option to.
Oh, you're doing one of the narrative DLC parts?
There's like a DLC in it, and when you get to it, it resets all your attributes. And so I'm like,
Oh, cool.
brother, I got so good, I got so strong, and then like you get your stuff back, but you only get like a quarter of it back, and you get the rest of it at the end of the DLC, and then like it continues on with the game. And I'm like, I don't like this at all.
Who the fuck would want to do that?
Yeah, it feels like right now I'm
That is
literally
a 360 era thing. That's why.
I'm speeding through this DLC. I'm not even caring. Like I'm like. I was stealthing my entire way through the game up until that point, but like you just took everything away from me, so now I'm just gonna shoot everybody. Like
Right.
I'm over. And then when I get my stuff back, I'll go back to playing it properly. But still pretty good. I feel like I probably shouldn't have played the director's cut. I guess.
I guess not. Yeah, but you know what are you gonna do?
Oh well, it's too late now. I guess I'll restart.
Just burn it.
Just burn my digital code.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Or the PlayStation, whatever works.
No. That would be a really awkward conversation on Sacred.
Oh, by the way,
Hey guys, so I set my PlayStation 5 Pro on fire. That thing that cost $700.
oh,
I just thought it would be kind of neat.
Interesting. Have you played Mega Man 2?
Oh my god.
that's great.
So what happened? What is there anything that we should touch on?
Oh, there's something funny that happened, but I don't know how many people would care about this because I don't know how many people know who Mutahar from Some Ordinary Gamers is.
Uh-huh.
If people listening have heard of this gentleman, I guess there's a lot of people that are in the YouTube sphere or in the know that probably do know this guy. I just thought like there is somebody. It was probably heard that he's been outed as a massive fraud, and it's funny. It's
Is that true though? Like what even happened?
It is. It's some random guy because this I only found it popped in my recommendations, and it was like who the fuck? I don't even remember the YouTuber's name because he had like a couple thousand subs.
Sure.
And he made some video about, I guess it was Mutahar's issue he had with a YouTuber named Nuxtaku, a VTuber.
I know that.
Wasn't that like a lolly
or
like a
something.
lolly guy?
There was so they had like a podcast. It was Oompaville, which I'm sure you guys know who that is.
kind of.
No
Oh,
I think he has a
okay.
company that makes sour candy or something. I'm not lying.
There's no way.
I feel like that's true.
If he did, that's fucking cool. I didn't know that.
I
That's cool.
I mean,
I
it
don't-
kinda is 'cause
I don't have
his
my
name-
phone.
Oompaville.
I don't have my phone. I don't know.
I don't know if that's true, but I just Oompaville. I know.
That's the only name I really know. from him.
Okay. Yeah, they had a podcast together, and I'm gonna be honest. This may be very rude. I don't trust any VTubers. I think they're all.
Oh, I mean, of course not.
Fake people? Of course not.
I don't.
Why
What
would
do you
you
mean?
trusting?
Just some guy's pretending to be a fake person. Like imagine
be-
pretending to be a fake person.
Yeah, and not only that,
What?
an anime avatar at that.
Oh,
too.
absolutely.
It's some like
no.
Yeah,
you're
like,
you're
there's-
you're encroaching.
I
You're
respect
encroaching on the dangerous territory.
I respect the work that goes into it in the sense of like that's pretty good for like because I've seen people do it and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, that looks like animation. Or like proper animation where they use like it's not like body tracking, it's like, oh, I built a system where like this character that I've drawn and created from scratch will like react to my microphone inputs and associate the right mouth with what I'm saying, and then I have like a hot panel that I could do. I appreciate that stuff because it's interesting and cool. But like if it's just like I scanned I don't know, a 3D model that I stole or like commissioned,
Yeah.
and now I'm just like masquerading as it, I kind of don't get it. I'm too old for it.
It's I mean it's weird. It's
kinda creepy.
I know it is. It's very creepy. I know a couple of people personally that are fans of it, and they're one of them was in his late 20s, and the other one is around my age. Actually, we went to school together, And I remember I was talking to my other buddy about it. And we were both just like, "What the fuck's up with that guy?" we're talking about. I've known this guy.
It's the only thing you know about him is that he's a fan of VTubers. He's like, "What the fuck is with that guy?" He's completely normal otherwise.
I've known him since to be fair, actually, he was
normal.
the same guy that. Remember, I told you that he found a cooked baby in the microwave in the army.
Oh my god,
it's the same guy. It's the same guy. So the same guy, and he worked in a morgue. So he's a little.
Man,
he's an interesting person.
He's drawn to death. It's not his fault. It's just that death appears to him. He needed a job. He walked out. He's like some guy. He walked out. He's like, "I really need a job." Some guy's like, "Hey, you like dead things?
You like dead things, huh?"
I mean,
really
I don't
difficult.
hate him really.
That's difficult to conceptualize.
So, yeah, he's an interesting guy. Every time I'm around him, he's a very nice, cool guy, very quippy, and his personality, like the way that riffing and like kind of shitting on people and stuff like that, it reminds me of you.
Oh, good.
Chris.
Yeah, you like dead things. Fucking weirdo.
In that aspect only, because I'm pretty sure you're not into VTube or dead things. So.
You sure?
No.
Well, I mean, unless he's extremely good at hiding it.
You
Some
sure?
people are fucking like.
You sure? I got to open up a portal on this thing and it's right there. Look at this.
It's every single bookmark is that.
Like I feel like some people I feel like are fantastic at hiding shit, but I feel like most people are terrible at it.
Yeah, I'm
like
great-
they're the
I'm-
ones
yeah.
that always they're the projecting ones. You're like, I voted for Donald Trump to get rid of all the perverts, and then you see an article like 2 weeks later that they got an ad for like 20 gigs of CP. It just keeps happening. It keeps like I know one guy personally that I side-eyed because he was like on a crusade for nabbing or trying to expose perverts on Twitter, and I'm like, I was like, I don't have any proof, but the way
Yeah,
you're
there's-
behaving.
And they caught him.
There's a vibe.
There was an allegation, nothing got, but it all got dropped, or it just kind of went away.
What's
but
crazy-
I don't trust the guy. I didn't talk. When I saw that, I was like, okay, whatever. I want to transition this to
We
actually
should
the way
probably
that I
go
felt.
back to
Well, the way that,
as
exactly
soon.
the way
Yeah.
that I felt about Muda was the same thing. Because when I first talked to him, everything he seemed completely fine. I was like, oh, yeah, it seems nice, cool guy. But there was one time where he went so hard in the paint on Ethan Klein years ago about something that didn't even exist, like it was made up, and it was very embarrassing for him. Like he apologized or whatever. But that was the first moment when I was like, something's up with this guy. Like it's weird to. It's weird to have like phantom information that's not even real, and then pretend to be so upset about something that was never even. It wasn't like even.
I think I remember that video.
I don't remember exactly what it
yeah.
was, but I remember it was Ethan came out and was like, whatever you're complaining about just is not even a thing. But that was the first time I'm like, it's a little odd. And but in this video, the guy that he made, he showed like he went from his way back in the day from when Muda first started to like up to now. Like he would always claim that he was an engineer of some sort, all types of engineers. Or it was a computer engineer, this engineer, and then he never finished university. He dropped out. He's not an engineer. But he was claiming being an engineer the entire time. He would say, YouTube is just a hobby, and he has a full-time job doing some other stuff. He does these meetings, he does this, he does all this stuff. Basically, this guy found out that everything that Muda's been claiming, there's just like no weight to it, and he's basically been inflating his like ego and his prestige by claiming he's doing this, he's doing that. He has all these, oh man, I upload to YouTube every day, but I also have a 9 to 5 and I do this and I do that. There's a clip of him on a podcast where he was even trying to say, oh, I don't even write off charity when I donate to charity, because the implication is some people are only donated charity for a tax write-off. So I think his idea was to be like, oh, I don't write off charity, I don't.
That's
I don't do
crazy.
that.
Why
And
would
then on the podcast, it was called the podcast. I think was called Unsubscribed or something like that.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
I've never seen it,
think
but
I've heard of that podcast.
It was good lighting, so I'm assuming those people are like have money and shit, and they're probably pretty popular. But immediately they're like, no, you absolutely should write it off. What are you talking about? It'll just allow you to donate more money. Like, what do you?
Yeah,
What do you even?
That's a strange thing to say.
It started since there's so much nobody really cared and no one really paid attention to all that stuff, because I don't think anyone would have found out unless I forgot to mention this caveat. He put on the Sonichu medallion.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Yeah,
He wore
And
it.
So
The real-
Can I tell you
the
something?
real one?
Honestly, can I
Yeah.
tell you something? I'm not
Yeah.
even joking. I'm not superstitious at all.
uh-huh.
I would never put that thing on.
No, absolutely not.
I would never, like, I mean, it's the coincidences, be they coincidences as they may.
Yeah.
Too strong.
What it feels like to me, and I'm going to be honest, I feel like what happened, and I wish I would have led with this, he put it on, and immediately, since there is that implication that he's fucked, some people started digging into him. Being like...
Yeah, it's almost like a bullseye. Like, people want to find something at that point.
And so people did find that his entire span of YouTube, he's been claiming that he went to this school, he had a degree and all this stuff, but then cracks started showing, like he started in other things being a little bit truthful and other things, but contradicting himself that, he dropped out, he never finished, he didn't do that. And it's like, okay, so you don't have a degree, you're not an engineer. But he would always, a lot of times in streams and videos, he would always say, as an engineer, there's a compilation of him saying it probably like dozens of times. As an engineer.
You know what's crazy about that? I didn't even know that about him.
Personally, I didn't either, because I only caught, I would say probably as long as I've known him, I probably watched like 10 of his videos.
Yeah.
Because it would be like the big thing. Because I know he puts out shit all the time, but it would be like the big thing. So I watched like a lot of the Carl Jobs and him going after Gerard. The completionist.
That was good.
I watched that saga. But the thing that's interesting now is there's a lot of, I saw him shitting on Boogie for the cancer thing. But like that guy even found him kind of implicating that he might have cancer a long time ago.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's this post about Muda saying that he was like not feeling well and this, and he's like, I don't know, it might be cancer and all this shit, and like garnering sympathy to his audience and shit like that, doing similar things that what Boogie was doing. And so it was really weird to like the best thing to do is just watch this video. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the video is called, but if you put in Mutahar fraud or something or Mutahar engineer, I'm sure a trillion people have reacted to it because it's.
Has he said anything about it?
No, of course not.
Oh, that's weird. So I feel like I don't.
So for a minute,
honestly, what I'm hearing is kind of like,
see,
why? Who cares?
Well, so it's very easy why. I feel like it should be obvious if you know who Mutahar is. He's the guy who crusades as he's like the good guy that exposes frauds.
Sure.
And he is a fake person.
Yeah, I guess I just assume everybody
all the stuff that like the completionist or like Boogie or whatever, this is all like fucked up fraudster fake people doing fake things, right? He tried to expose Ethan for the same thing, and like, but it turned out to just not be a thing. But his idea is to like go after people who are doing bad things, and it's just a really bad look when you are to hold weight that you are this person of authority, especially when he's talking about tech.
Sure,
like he has a lot of like video games and tech stuff, and he's like, "Oh, I'm on fucking this, and I do this, and I'm coding, and I'm all this shit," and it's like, well, yeah, I don't think you're doing any of that shit actually. And and the reason why I bet it's hard for him to respond to it, because what do you kind of say? Because going forward, it's like, well, people necessarily can't take his word for anything, because it's like, or at the same time, do people want to hear from somebody who's like calling out fraudsters who isn't a fucking real person? It kind of becomes like a like I always say,
it's like if CoffeeZilla had a similar thing.
If he got caught doing some scams, it's like, okay, do you want to listen to CoffeeZilla anymore? Even if he's correct, you're like, do you want to take your advice from? I said that about this guy Sean Strickland, where I think he's a fake like grifter conservative guy, but in the MMA space. I said, like, look, if you want to be a conservative prick, whatever, why not at least listen to somebody who's real and not this fake guy who came into the space, who was not a conservative, who had long hair, used to groom himself, and his nickname was Tarzan, and then all of a sudden he shaves his head, he has a fucking mustache.
Imagine getting arrested for grooming yourself.
I don't think that it's not grooming in that sense, sir.
How sad is that, by the way? That's the default now.
That's the default now.
Like, I know so many dog groomers are having a rough go right now.
Whenever I see the sign now, like when I lived in Vegas, there's the fucking animal grooming thing, and I'm like, ooh.
I chuckle.
Go peek in there. They might be doing some weird.
It's like how they used to sell fucking at certain restaurants. They used to have the Bin Laden.
Is that real?
It was a dish, and then like Osama bin Laden became famous, and they're like, "Oh shit, we can't call it Bin Laden anymore."
I don't know what the fuck that is.
What is the Bin Laden?
Never heard that in my life.
It's like a Mediterranean pasta thing.
Sounds delicious. That's funny. I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's not real.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You see, that's what I'm talking about. You can't
Just for no reason.
You can't trust nobody.
Just just lies to start a conversation.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I can't start a conversation if I don't lie to you.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
What am I gonna tell you? Like, what was your day like? Oh, I sat and fucking jerked off and played Deus Ex. How interesting.
Like, hey man, a decent day, man. Decent day.
That's a pretty good day.
You didn't bother anybody. You just existed.
That's pretty good.
How
day.
crazy would that be? Though?
How crazy would my day be if it was real what you did?
Yeah. Right.
How crazy would my actual life be?
No, I'm talking about the Bin Laden.
Yeah, man.
I mean, I guess see why that's like not a see. This is why it's not a good joke. Is because it's too believable.
I guess.
You know, it's like well. I don't know what Bin Laden means, so it could be a dish.
No, exactly. It sounds.
So, like,
He said Mediterranean. I should have picked up on that because that's not a Mediterranean name at all.
No, I know.
All right, but it's still like there's so much crossover.
It's adjacent.
Though.
It's like
there's so much crossover. It's like the Greeks, the Turkish, a lot of in those regions eat a lot of.
I don't give a fuck about any of those niggas, man. If I'm being honest,
All
I
right.
don't care, man.
I
don't care. I don't care about those places. I don't care about words that come from those places. I don't care about fucking
I don't care
art
about words
or
that come from
history.
those places.
I don't care about
insane.
art or history from those places. I don't care about the people. I don't care about anything.
Whoa.
all right.
Why do you live so close to some of them?
What do you mean?
Armenians are in the same mix.
Armenians are real?
No, I forgot.
I thought they lived in that fucking Warner Brothers water tower.
The tower. That's it.
I thought they.
Are those Armenians? Is that what they look
I
like?
thought that's what the
I
show
thought they
was
lived
called.
at BMW dealerships.
We are the Armenians. We have a car dealership.
Yeah.
We own hospices.
Yeah, my wife.
We wear
works for 'em.
tracksuits every day. Neon lights are very cool. We
crash-
are Armenians.
We crash our car, our Mercedes Benz all the time because we're street racing kids and we're fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
That we lease.
That we lease too, bro. I
We speed all over Glen Oaks and we don't care who we hit.
2 deaths since I moved here on Glen Oaks.
That's a low. Things are improving, actually.
I guess maybe they're cracking
it
down.
used to be, I'm not even exaggerating, every day I would go visit Nick. I would see something.
Another mortality.
I would see another fatality. It was normally like an old woman pushing a shopping cart full of insulin.
He's full of insulin.
It's a very
I'm
sad.
taking that insulin. I'm sorry. I'm like, this is a waste. So I just leave it here.
It is a waste.
I gotta
yeah.
take
That's
this.
expensive.
This is a cart full is hundreds of thousands of dollars.
She got it from, she walked all the way from Costco with a cart full of insulin.
I can't wait to give this to people that need it.
Insulin
Boom.
in bulk from Costco. But anyway,
I can't wait to share these with diabetic people.
I guess
I'm definitely looking forward to if he actually is going to say anything. I don't know what he could say necessarily.
I'm curious. It just like I'm so used to hearing about like this man sent a picture of his penis to a child.
Yeah.
Or this man, ate a baby. And so like I hear about this guy lied about being an engineer, and so immediately it kind of feels like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's shitty, but I don't know if I care.
Engineers.
I think it would.
I don't care personally because I just don't watch.
You would have to care if you were like a fan of him. It's just to me, the situation's just funny because you can always kind of snuff out that from certain people who act a little bit too self-righteous.
Well, can I be straight?
Uh-huh.
I genuinely like. I think something happens in my brain when I see a person who uploads every day.
Yeah.
Where it's just hard for me to even assume that anything that's being said is true anyway.
Sure.
Because like I have never had that much to say about anything every day. There are entire days that go by where I don't say a word. It's not often, but like it happens. Like I realize at like 7 p.m. Oh my God, I've been quiet all day.
Yeah, you live by yourself, so yeah, that makes sense.
Right. And so like for me, I'm thinking like, Jesus Christ, I don't know if I could even if my job was to wake up and by the way, I don't even know if Mutahar uploads every day. But like he strikes me as like somebody who uploads like way too like just so often.
Sure.
It's coming from me who never uploads, but I think I couldn't wake up every day, find something to talk about for an extended period of time. I feel like anything that I have to say about anything that I think on any given day can be said in like a minute and a half. Maybe.
Yeah. I think the most I used to upload at my peak was 8 times a month.
Yeah, I think that's
I think that was
maybe
my,
twice a week for me.
twice a week.
And it was like maybe like
Yeah.
fluctuate. Sometimes some weeks it would be like 3. And
I think-
some weeks it would be 1, but then the next week, you know what I mean? Like it would be kind of fluctuated, but like it was probably like around 8 a month. Back when I was like really, really pushing.
Yeah.
And I remember even back then I was trying to, and granted they were more about finding bits than talking about something straight faced.
Right.
But like there were days where I was just like, I don't got anything for this. And I would just like throw it away and just wait for something more interesting to happen.
Right.
So that to me is just kind of like,
Yeah, at a certain point, that's why it was okay that I'm not going to grasp at straws. Like it was,
Sure.
I remember my specific turning point where there was 2 things that happened when I saw people complaining about MK11, about stuff that I just couldn't care about. Like, Jax used the word woke in its literal sense, the way it's supposed to be used, right?
Who?
Jax, one of the characters.
in Mortal Kombat?
MK11. So he used it because MK11 is when it's the whole time traveling thing. That's like
What
the
is this
final
world coming to?
So like so Jax uses it where he's like, oh, he beat Chronica or whatever, and he can change time or whatever, and he's just like talking about people getting woke. And I'm like, he's a black man, he's a black Gen Xer. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, he would use that. But I heard people call. I was like, why? I was like, why? People are grasping at straws. I was like, people they're complaining about something that's something. First, it was about, oh, this shouldn't be this way, and it's like, okay, there's something that should be, and you're still complaining about it. Or like it was stuff like that. I'm like, I'm starting to realize, I'm like, these people are just grasping at straws.
People grasp at straws.
Same thing
often.
with the Batwoman.
And it's not even good.
CW.
It's not even good straws they're getting. It's like they're getting the ones that they're getting the first generation paper straws.
paper straws.
that like biodegrade like before you've even remotely finished.
It just spills everywhere because it's already done.
That radicalized me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when they pushed that technology out way too early. If modern paper straws, I was waiting for him to look at me. If modern paper straws were the first paper straws that I used, I don't know if I would have a problem.
I
as
think
much of a problem with them
they
as I
started using
do.
them too late. I think that's far to say.
What do you mean?
If we were kids and started using them, I think they would have been fine by now, like 100%.
Well, the adults would experience the same thing at that time.
Yeah, but they wouldn't have had the internet to go on the internet and complain and bitch about.
No, but
So they would've-
everyone would intrinsically know.
It's the feeling.
People would still know, but then we'd grow up and be like, these are the straws that are made of.
That crosses that. I've never seen a more bipartisan universal agreement on anything than I did with the first generation of paper straws. Really fucking
I'm
suck.
honestly not
They
even
would
a straw guy.
They would become glue.
I'm not even a straw guy.
I'm
No
well.
fairness. I'm a
Like,
straw guy when I'm eating at a place that's giving me like they have like cut like actual
I'm not
dishes.
a straw guy either, but I
But if I,
should
like-
be because it's better for your teeth to be a straw guy. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I bite through solid concrete every day, so I mean my teeth are already fucked. I don't have teeth actually. It's just fake. These are my gums actually.
That's insane.
It look like this.
If you had dentures, if you pulled out your teeth right now, I think I would actually like cry. I think.
That's insane.
Like I don't think I could handle something like that.
That'd be so crazy. Yeah.
Ew, that was a really accurate sound. I feel like.
Yeah.
they're not human teeth. They're like 8 teeth with the really big fangs.
You
know what's crazy?
got the fucking chimpanzee.
You know what's really
ones.
crazy? I feel like I was like. I feel like I was in my mid-20s when I learned that dentures were not a foregone conclusion.
What does that mean?
Like, I just assumed that every old person just lost all their teeth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when
Like,
I
just assumed.
you can just
Because
take
I was
care
just
of
like,
your teeth.
well, it was such a stereotype of old people. And then some of the old people that I mean, obviously, if you don't see someone taking dentures out, you're not going to assume they have dentures. But if they're old and you see old people taking their dentures out, you just kind of assume like, oh, I just haven't seen that person take their teeth out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how I thought about it.
Oh, I
And
see.
so like, I just thought like, oh man, that sucks. I'm just going to lose all my teeth anyway.
No.
It's kind of lame.
I never thought about that.
Yeah, my grandma didn't have
I
dentures,
never-
so
I never thought about
I knew
that.
she's like, oh, she just has her teeth.
My grandmother had dentures for sure.
Did not have dentures.
Well, my great aunt, that's usually the only one that I knew that had them. And I always think about that because she had a sweet mustache and a beard. She just didn't give a fuck anymore.
Damn.
And then like she would put her dentures out like at a certain point. I remember one time breakfast there was just some egg on it, and I'm just like, I hate this. I was like, I just hate this. It's a piece of scrambled egg on your fucking.
It's a horrifying. It's a scary. It's a jarring thing to see for the first time too. Somebody pull their teeth out.
Yeah, it's right. It's probably because I was like, can I dig it in my own mouth?
It's like that scene in Smiling Friends where the boss takes his nose off and there's a cyanide pill underneath it. It's like that's how jarring it is to see like an old person take their teeth out for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that things are better. Like we shouldn't.
Well, for now,
we shouldn't have to deal with that.
What's the most ignorant apprehensiveness that you held on to for the longest time? In that sense, where it's just like, because I was always really squeamish about my teeth, because like a lot of my experience as a young kid with my teeth was, oh, they would fall out because you're losing your teeth for your adult teeth to come in. And I remember the feeling of like, moving my teeth and like them being loose and like seeing how small they were. And now like when I floss, I always think like when I floss, I'm going to rip all my teeth out. Like I feel like that's going to happen still.
That's crazy.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
But it feels that way.
I don't know if I have anything like that, man.
You don't have anything?
know.
I don't think so.
You ever
my
dislocated
skin's-
like your knee and then like you get kind of squeamish about like people touching your knee or something? Because that happens to me too.
I guess.
No, I mean, like I'm like fucked up from everything that I still have. Like I still have all my injuries, and it just hurts. So it isn't even like I'm afraid of because it's all still injured.
It just all hurts forever.
Yeah, I have to. It's it would be one benefit if I ever like say spend a significant time in Europe or something, get citizenship or whatever because of JoJo, and then I could maybe see some doctors that'll actually try to fix me up instead of jumping through the hoops of insurance always trying to deny you. They're always, just do physical therapy. I'm like, how's physical therapy gonna fix my torn ligament? It needs to be repaired first, and then once it's healed, I can do physical therapy. It's shit like that.
Yeah.
Like I've dealt with insurance in that way.
Insurance is such a
I'm just
fucking
like, bro.
scam, dude.
It's really sad.
It's so insane. It's insane how much my dentist visit was. Yeah. I just don't have dental insurance. I don't care.
Oh.
And it was like, it was expensive, but then I looked at the math and I was just like, oh, this is perfectly fine. This is less than I would have spent up until this point anyway. If I had been paying for insurance this whole time.
Oh, right.
The fuck is this?
I know what you mean.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's yeah.
I guess we're privileged though. We are doing fairly well compared to like I would imagine like if you work at like McDonald's, I don't know if you have that luxury.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tragic. It's really tragic.
Yeah,
I pay for all the insurance bullshit I used to have it.
What's your insurance plan? How expensive?
Like
what a month are you paying for your insurance?
like 270 something, 280 something. That's still pretty cheap, honestly.
It's not, man. I mean,
Relative.
It's cheap
yes.
in America with the
Yes.
given the context that we live in.
Yes.
It's a ripoff, objectively.
It is. Let's put it this way.
My dental cleaning was like I think $4.
Yeah, I pay for that's my health. That's just for my health insurance. The fact that health and dental are different things is crazy too. That's insane. And then optic insurance, and then eye insurance is also like the fact that they're all different.
Vision,
That's
skin and
Vision,
fucking
dental.
dermatology, everything.
Well, those are all. I mean, you can. So if you pay for premium private insurance at rates that are closer to his, you could probably just bypass. Like, say if you have a good what is it? Is it PPO or HMO? PPO?
PPO?
Yeah, if you have a PPO, you can usually, I think you can just bypass and be like, okay, I need to see a specialist, and you don't have to wait for insurance and all that bullshit. You just go.
Yeah.
But it's still, most people don't have upwards of $300 a month to just
throw into
give to them. Because you're not seeing the doctor that frequently.
You're not getting hurt all the time. And all the like, dude, I fucked up my back. I thought I was going to have to get surgery. I told you this a while back.
Yeah.
I was going to have to get surgery.
I remember being so excited for that because I was like, I can't wait for him to be like just bedridden and stupid. And we're gonna send clowns into his room and he can't run away.
That's so fucking insane. It's really insane. But yeah, fucking I was freaked out about that. I would lose my mind. I would end up hurting one of those clowns for no reason. It's just that's just sad because I'm gonna hurt a clown that doesn't need to be hurt.
You're not gonna hurt.
Could you hurt the clown in that condition?
I would get so. I would
sure
get
you wouldn't
so.
just split in half?
He would re-break his
Ah!
back. He would stand up and he would get shorter, but his legs wouldn't move. His spine is just collapsing in on itself.
That's crazy.
But I did that shit, so I had to do that, and freaking, I was just like, oh, this is gonna suck really, really badly. But then that's why I started fucking for like 9 months. I just went crazy on working on only my lower back and bullshit.
Yeah,
doing like the fucking. I hate like lower back stretches and workouts because they look and feel so silly. They feel so dumb.
Stretching in general feels fucking silly.
But they're so good for you. Like it literally helps you age better. But they look so silly. Laying on your back and then doing 100 toe touches on each side looks so dumb. Lily's like, why are you worming with your knees up? Not
you know the thing about it is that you look like a sim when you do it. You look like because you're doing a routine that looks like predetermined and animated for like like if you did a time lapse of you stretching.
No, it's hilarious.
It would look ridiculous, and it would look like a sim. It would.
Hilarious.
I never really thought about. This is like probably the second time I've heard this, but I think it's much more prevalent than I realized that people are worried about how they look when they're exercising.
Yeah.
I never, because me growing up and being in sports and then being in the training room and all that shit, it never crossed our mind. We just do it. Like you just do it. And then, but then there's like a commercial gym mentality that I just didn't experience until later on in life that people are like, I don't want even working out with JoJo sometimes. Like when I was telling her to do some fucking donkey kicks to work out your donkey kicks to work out your glutes. Yeah. And she's like, I don't want to look stupid. And I was like, oh, I didn't. I'm like, what do you? Because my brain's like, what do you mean look stupid? It's not. You're not doing. We're not working out to look cool. I didn't. The concept did not. I didn't get it until recently that people felt.
No, I think
silly.
it can look silly. Even when I did it was for sports.
I just didn't think of it that way.
Like doing like freaking.
I'm
like
always
doing
so
like
aware
bent
of how I
over
look.
rows, like without a bench, and your ass is tooted all the way out. You're just.
But I'm like, you're just working out. Like this is me.
You have the healthy mindset. That's what people are supposed to feel.
Granted, I still do it, but like I know what it looks like.
More about the people being self-conscious about how they look while they're exercising, because I felt like even in a commercial gym, you're supposed to feel everyone's here to just work out.
That's a proper mentality.
So you shouldn't be worried about. But then I think social media did also ruin it, because I see when
there's always videos of people at the gym that they don't know they're being recorded and shit too.
And they're doing like, look, if you're doing something over the top, okay, you're gonna get filmed. I get that.
Yeah.
Like even one time when this guy's like, I think he was working out his core on an ab machine, but not using the machine, and he was just essentially fucking the ground. I filmed him because I'm like, why are you having sex with the ground? Like it's not. There's actual fucking machine
for that, yeah.
And then he's like on the ground, balancing on it, and he's fucking the ground. I'm like, why?
I think,
but like barring shit like that.
I think particularly like stretches look a little sillier. I think lifting weights is lifting weights.
I think doing about it.
I guess like I don't know.
Like I'm not being ignorant to me. Like I said, discovering that. Oh, I can see how that may look silly because it is a silly movement. Like it's something that a human doesn't normally do in their average daily life or whatever. But since you need to do that, and these are the perfect spaces for it, I just thought that like I couldn't give a fuck if some fat chick and her guts spilling out while she's trying to like touch her toes, because I'm like, she's working. You know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah.
So that's me though, just thinking that like, yeah, we're all here to just do this shit.
I've never given a fuck about anyone else outwardly giving me at the gym. I think that's crazy. Like when I'm at the gym, it's sociopathic almost. Like I don't give a fuck about anybody else while I'm there. I have my music in.
I think that's how it should be.
Unless someone's getting hurt and I'm like, oh, I should probably help this person. Yeah. But then it depends on how badly they're getting hurt. Like if it's like, if I see
someone's
somebody
like
benching,
dying,
right?
sure.
If somebody benching and like I notice bone in their like the
oh my god, the degree by which I am so thoroughly not getting involved in that is crazy.
I'm helping.
If their bones are coming out of their chest,
no. Like if someone
they're dead.
If someone's benching,
they're dead.
If someone's benching right and they're trying to hold the bar back and the bar is, you see the bar pushing further into them, I'm like, oh, I should probably help you out.
Sure,
but like I'm just there. I'm like I'm doing like fucking kettlebell swings, and I'm literally taking the fucking force from the kettlebell going to my lap and then literally thrusting back out. That shit looks funny. You know, while I'm doing like a freaking hinge, I get the look of it, you know, because I'd laugh at myself. Like if I was taken out and I was viewing myself, I'd be like, Casey, you're dicking that air down right now, you know?
Look, I get it. If in a vacuum and it didn't have to do with you exercising. If you're just doing these movements, like if a homeless person was doing those movements by a bus stop, I'd be like, what the fuck? You know, I'd be
I'd
kind
be
of
like,
like,
wait a second.
I'd be like kind of
He's
weirded out.
exercising. Wait a minute.
If the homeless person was actually exercising, my brain would shift. It just shifts because it just gets in that mode of like, it gets into also the mode of like, I want to encourage. I want to also just be like, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
like
that's
kill
what-
it. Like it's more of a thing because
That's what's weird about me with
we
gym
all know how
culture
hard
in
it is.
general. Like gym
Yeah.
culture in general, I've never had a bad experience at a gym ever in my life, ever.
I mean,
I've
that's
never
that's
once had
lucky.
a bad
I
experience.
feel like
I've had a bad experience when I was
Yeah.
playing basketball at gyms before. Plenty of times. Oh my god.
basketball's different.
Especially with a basketball at gyms.
People are terrible.
If you're playing
There's
ball at
terrible
a
people.
gym, you're doing too much already.
Yeah,
but
there's terrible people there.
but like I've never had a bad experience. I go there, I work out, no one's been rude to me. Granted, I'm not a woman.
I don't think I've ever had a bad experience either, to be honest,
So-
That's
at the
good.
gym.
I think the closest thing is just gym etiquette. There's some people
Some are a little gross.
They hog machines. The machine, not wiping down machines, annoys me.
Yeah.
And then the biggest thing is hogging the machines, where I'll see a motherfucker like the way that we used to work out back in the day was we would rotate. So your cooldown period was somebody else's set.
Yeah, of course.
So
Yeah, that's,
it
that's
wasn't
still how it goes. I'm pretty
right.
sure.
But the way that a lot of people will be if they're working out independently, there's no rotation. So they'll sit there way too long on a cooldown period. They'll pull out their phone and not just check it real quick. Because sometimes I even change my video or change my music or whatever real fast. And then like my cooldown was like a good 15, 20 seconds. And then I'll go again. Like as if somebody just finished their set. So like, oh, I just did my reps. I did not finish their set, but they just finished their reps,
Yeah,
right?
it's- for me, it's
so
like-
it's just like I try to do my sets, usually 3 or 4 sets, however many it is, to get to the next machine. And sometimes I'll hit like 3 different machines and one person's on the same machine that I've been waiting for. And I'm like, fuck, come on, man.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. Because like for me, when I do work out at the gym, because I try to work out at home for the most part now.
Okay.
But I usually work out. I try to do the gym because the gym is just more stuff. Obviously,
Sure,
it's more
yeah,
stuff, more controlled environment, so it's easier for you to not hurt yourself. Clearly, but like whenever like I'm always like someone comes like, hey, I want to use that machine. Like if I'm using a bench, right? I'm like, hey, I want to use the bench. It's like, all right, cool. Mind spotting me for this last set real quick. Get the set done and I'm off of it. Always. Even if I'm like, I have one more set left, I'm like, oh, I don't need to do this right now. I can do that set in a little bit. You know, I can go over to the cables or I can do some freaking
depends.
stuff. Like, I don't know. That's the nature of how you do it. But
depends, yeah.
I've never seen it be bad. Like, I've never been like, oh, especially when you go to because unfortunately Joe, like he bodybuilds. So that motherfucker, we're going to gold and shit like that.
Yeah.
And though it's intimidating because you go in there, everyone looks like they're fucking juiced to high heaven. They're the nicest I've ever met in my life.
literally the
literally
nicest.
like so sweet.
It seems like they shouldn't be, but my experience has always been they've always been the nicest by far than the average person that goes to like Planet Fitness or whatever.
Because they're just there to help. Like, oh, you need help with that idea? I'll like show you this. This will help out you really. And I'm like, you're so kind.
It's because that's their space. They're terrible outside.
Likely,
Probably rabid dogs. Like as soon as they step 1 foot out of the gym,
they're sanctified and purified. And so the guys like, ah!
They're screaming the entire time.
The Couture meter that's to the bottom immediately.
That's funny.
All right, well, I don't know. Should we move on to questions?
Yeah, let's do that.
Wait, Derek, you played Couture, right? You played 1 and 2, or you only played 1?
Yeah, I didn't finish 2. I played 1.
You know how I didn't know this? Like when you get all the way good, you look up, but then when you go all the way bad, your character's looking down. I didn't know that at all.
I never noticed that.
I don't know at all. Like they get like the red aura and they're looking down. I'm like, man, because I'm evil now in my current play of Couture 2. I tried not to be. I don't know how I got so evil. I think it's just
Wait, what does that mean?
I don't know. I just decisions I were making. I'm like, well, I tell people shut the fuck up or I'll kill you.
can't try-
or I fight people immediately. It's
Right,
interesting.
so that means
I don't know how I got there.
you don't know how you got there, even though you made all the decisions.
I don't
to
know.
be
They
evil.
seem like rational decisions.
Rationally.
But
evil.
getting force lightning as my first ability seemed like a very rational
so
idea, man.
it's
I don't
so
know.
silly.
Everybody's mad at me now.
Look,
Freaking
you just
weirdos.
got to redeem yourself from now on.
I can't. It's too late. I'm literally at the end of the game. I cannot redeem myself.
Oh, maybe you can find a trainer that'll just put your R all the way good.
Nah, man, it's too late.
that's
I know who I am now.
right.
It's too late.
Fair enough.
Even the Mandalorian's like, my nigga, chill. Like, chill out, bro. You're wallet.
Stupid.
Okay.
I'm Pedro Pascal. I have anxiety. Fuck my ass.
I have anxiety. Let me,
Anxiety. Let me find you.
Vanessa Kirby, let's go have sex again.
Yeah. Sex again. I have anxiety again.
Move the baby over.
That's crazy.
Move the baby.
Just draw a bunch of stars at David's.
I mean, they don't. I guess.
That's the pentagram. That's not, that one maybe.
Well, I don't. I guess
that one's
this one.
something. I don't know what that one is.
Here, let me. Try
Is that
it
not the
again.
same thing?
Let me try it again.
Star David is
Are you sure?
You should stop.
I
You should stop.
think I got it this time.
Candace Owen, more like can this bitch just go away?
Heyo.
Can this
wrote
bitch
in?
old France so much fucking money, you dumb retard?
Is that really happening? Is
It's really
Is
happening.
it like official?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what did you
It
heard
hasn't
an
progressed
update?
any further, but she is.
Okay. Well, we know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
imagine she'll be fucked.
We'll see.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, that'll be nice. Hello to my favorite diversity quota crew. Do y'all do anything in the real world to immerse yourself more into the games you play? For example, when I play Elder Scrolls games,
How did you get out?
Fucking
What
scared.
happened?
Well, my arms
Oh.
are. Yeah, I don't have tiny arms.
I didn't see your arm. I was like, what happened? Because you moved your arm in a frame.
Yeah, I stretched and scared myself.
we're getting scared a lot on this show.
Yeah.
And you're scaring us. And it's bothering me.
Right. Sorry.
Chain lightning fear again. For example, when I play the Elder Scrolls games, I read the dialogue options I choose out loud and only take a sip from my beer when the character is able to drink a beer. That's fucking fun. That's cool. Like I like that. I've done this a couple times. It's probably genuinely maybe 3% of the time that I've ever played games like that where I've done that. Where I do it as a little exercise, and it's kind of fun sometimes to do it, but most of the time I want to do as little work as possible. If I'm playing a video game, I'm trying to relax, so I'm not necessarily trying to get into character. But I don't know if I really do it. There's some games that like Hellblade. When I first played Hellblade, I made sure to because that was a whole that entire game is all about sensory stuff. So you had to wear headphones and shit, and fucked with you. So I made sure to play that game in the dark. Same thing with Silent Hill or something like that, a scary game you play in the dark. It'd be insane. Playing Silent Hill at 4 p.m. with sunlight screaming into the room feels weird. Not only because it's just not atmospherically correct, but I can't imagine that game is so dark that I can't imagine the glare off of the TV helps either. So
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
certain things like that. But generally I don't know. The game is supposed to do the immersing for me.
Right.
I'm generally. If I have to do work, it means it's not doing a great job.
Yeah, I can't say I've ever done anything like that unless I'm just going to the arcade that has the machines that do all the work for me. House of the Dead Scarlet Dawn.
Sure.
You go in there, then it has the fucking shaky stuff and the fucking speakers all over the place. I want to buy that machine, dude.
I love how primitive that stuff feels because it really... I get what they're trying to do, but it really just kind of feels like you're in a big shaking piece of shit.
Yeah, it's horrible, but it's charming.
It is charming, yes.
So I want one.
That's what matters the most, the charm.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one. The Scarlet Dawn's $4,000. One of these days,
You should only play it at 1 a.m.
I want Lily to play. I want us to meet Lily to stay up really late and make her play Resident Evil 4 and have people knock on the windows shit like that and make noises outside the house.
Speak Spanish outside too.
Oh no, 2. Sorry, not 4. 4 she'll understand too much of what's going on. I want to do 2, so she's terrified.
Ooh,
she's fucking mortified. I feel like that's the only scary Resident Evil game, somewhat at least.
Call cops too. So it's like have them have the RPD stuff and have them put the ketchup on. Oh fuck!
She shoots Mavis immediately. She gets the gun. She blows Mavis's head off. He's dead already.
She probably would. She's probably gonna. I guess. You can't do it. There's no friendly fire in that game.
No, unfortunately, you gotta wait until well after he changes.
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one. Show's over. Sweeney spoiled the Patreon password. Wrote in.
What? Can you imagine?
I mean, insane. It's crazy because we don't even know it.
I don't. Yeah, my computer knows it. I don't know it.
Yeah. I was thinking about that.
We should probably fix that soon.
Yeah, there's a few. Yeah.
My computer knows it, and that's it. I can get it from my computer technically
but
if I remember my sign in.
Luckily, it never signs you out. Spreaker signs you out all the time, and I don't fucking know why. And
I think it's because whenever you sign in, it's signed. If I sign in to look at something,
do you sign into Spreaker?
Only when we're about to get paid. Just to check
I always
see what it's
going to be. I always
Maybe
get
it's that.
I always get signed out of Xvideos Premium.
Oh, that's a
crazy.
problem.
I feel like that's
time to sign back in, man. I'm fucking horny now.
Yeah, is that even real?
I don't know.
Probably. They all have a paid thing.
If they
Do they?
well,
I can't imagine if you're going to be paying for a porn subscription that would ever be Xvideos.
I feel like it's
I
such
think
that's such a chronicler.
Does Xvideos have a porn? Like, let's look.
That's like the fucking.
Let's find out.
It's the Library of Alexandria of porn. It's like, what are you doing there, dude?
Library. It is like weirdly.
It's like, what do you? There's so much porn here. Like,
I imagine by default they probably have one now because they're probably like, oh, we're just missing out on money.
Yeah, it is. You're leaving money on the table.
who do you think? What site do you think has the most porn? You think this Pornhub just has the most porn in it?
I don't know.
Maybe once
No
upon
way,
a time.
because I feel like
The
it's. I feel like
Purge,
Pornhub is probably like the most regulated one, so probably not. I'd have to
Where?
imagine that it's probably one of the other ones. Anyway,
Wait, so what
Xvideo
happens if I select gay?
You'll get gay porn.
Does it know I'm a man and it's going to show me men, or is it just going to show me all women?
it just assumes you're a man.
Yeah, because men are.
Because you're on a
It does,
porn
it's
site.
okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that was
Women
stupid.
jerk off to like books.
Yeah, they
books
do.
and scented candles and
I
shit.
know.
Which is, by the way, I think way crazier.
It's interesting.
I think it's
I
it's
know a
more
woman that
depraved
has-
technically.
It is technically
More
It is
depraved.
technically more gooner shit because you're trying. It's almost like you're trying to take something. Like porn is what porn is. It's not trying to pretend to be anything else.
Yeah.
Right.
But like,
Well, no, it does sometimes, but I know what
not
you mean. I know what
really.
you mean.
Like, but like when you're reading something, and you're like, this isn't pornographic enough. You've kind of lost it. I think you're kind of gone. Really. I don't think. I honestly, I don't think women get enough shit
Condemned
for being
gooners,
condemned
yeah.
for being gooners enough, and I don't think they could get condemned for being losers enough.
Sure.
There's a lot of losers. Like if
Oh,
there's
yeah.
many women that I know who like if they were men they would be complete fucking losers.
Oh, all of our female friends, pretty much. If they were men,
Maybe not all of them, but
I
like
would say, oh, fuck every woman. But a lot of them, I'd be like, yo, if you were a dude,
you're
Yeah.
a fucking loser.
Yeah,
you're
I mean-
scary. You're-
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I was you.
That's crazy. Look, man, a lot of them got the privilege to be losers because somebody will take care of them.
That's true.
Yo,
yeah.
whoa,
Not me.
what's happening?
That's
Did you-
just fucking-
I
that's-
don't love these hoes.
That is true. That is
big
true.
facts.
That is big
I don't
facts.
love these hoes.
But I think they should know that. Like I think they get away with not knowing that.
Right.
I'm not saying you should be pushed down the stairs by an abusive ex or anything.
Yeah, no.
But like you should definitely be at least once a year. I think it would behoove women to be reminded if they are losers that it's
The
them.
problem. The
Oh,
problem.
there it is. It took me a while to find out. Like they're doing a horrible job advertising.
Oh, is it real? They have a.
It's premium. So I couldn't find anything on the drop down tab. It's not showing anything.
Okay.
It's just like if there was nothing there. I was like, weird. Shouldn't it be advertised? Finally, when I went to the little user thing, like you want to log in.
Oh my god.
So now it's like log in, join for free, premium, and I'm like, that was too difficult to find.
Wild.
Because
What could they
I
even-
would never find it because
offer you?
That's what I'm saying. What could they possibly offer you?
Yeah, I imagine it's probably like because I know Pornhub they offer like super high res stuff,
Like
right?
4K and shit. Yeah.
So I imagine it's probably let's see.
High res porn is disgusting.
Surf
I think
ad
so,
for-
too.
Oh, no ads, obviously.
Are
Already
there
got no
ads?
Of course, there's
already
ads.
ads.
There's ads on
Oh,
every
I don't know. I
fucking
block
website.
everything.
The classic, the classic jerkmate fucking ad. The classic one,
Bro, I went on a there was you know how like I every once in a while I put nude mods on the game while I'm playing whatever. There's a website dedicated to it. I don't remember what it's called, but like if you go on that website,
Not about ads.
The ads are
jerk
crazy.
me. It just shows up and I'm like, yo, Jojo, check this out.
Their advertising budget
This
is
bitch loves
crazy.
me. She likes me. She's
He's
How
only
big
3 miles
is-
away, dude. What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay, so you get exclusive content, no ads, 4K, and whoa, what does that mean? Plus 800 new videos a day.
Damn.
800.
That's on the low
That's
end.
so much.
That's on the low end. I'm sure it's way more than that.
Hemorrhaging, dude.
Well, look, whatever.
You got your milker on you and you're just fucking lying there, just letting it happen.
Like, this is so.
Anyway, we never even got to this guy's.
Oh, right. Go ahead.
He says, "Hey guys, since the topic of the U.S. supporting Israel has come up a lot lately, I've been wondering about other things that I typically would buy/support, but can't wholeheartedly with the knowledge that they do heinous shit. For example, Spotify providing nearly limitless music for dirt cheap." But the CEO uses the money to fund AI weapons development, or how the Snark Tank provides great content multiple times a week, but Sweeney buys gay-ass magic cards with your money.
That's correct.
I think those are pretty equivalent.
Yeah, man.
that is interesting.
You supporting the trash company.
Who, Wizards?
Yeah.
Wizards fucking sucks, man. It makes me
Do they
really.
really? I thought people liked Wizards of the Coast.
They have hated them for a long time. But Wizards, like, they've tried to monetize. They've gotten too like worried about monetizing shit. It's unfortunate. It's like every company.
almost
Every company
unavoidable.
they just eventually start sucking a lot of dick.
At a certain point, maximizing profits is the name of the game. and you're gonna have a shitty company that owns your favorite fucking thing.
And the big problem is that they own D&D, a game that is about community and like sharing shit with each other. And it's like, this really sucks. The OGL shit was insane if they did that. Yeah. And
shame.
Yep.
Shame.
Big shame. Crying shame.
Shame.
What a shame.
What a shame.
That's why I don't buy any. That's why I don't buy official products from them
Yeah.
anymore.
I've been thinking about Spotify too. I was like,
Let me finish it.
Oh, go ahead.
Anyways, my question is this. What things do you want to purchase / support, but they have some unfortunate caveat that is beyond your control? We can get to that point after whatever it is you were going to say. Spotify. I've been thinking about Spotify too. It is unfortunate. I don't know. I am fucking deeply entrenched into Spotify.
Unfortunately.
My only issue is the music I upload. That's the only thing that if I was just a consumer of music, I'd probably just go over to Apple. Because Apple also has lossless audio, which it just sounds better on. Because Apple phones don't have LDAC Bluetooth, so if you're using Bluetooth, that already you're not getting the best quality. And lossless audio on Apple is a step above. Using Tidal is the best thing, though. You can do that. It's just a purely lossless audio. So I was just like, there's things that you can do. But it's more of it's just my catalog's on there. And you have some of these artists that are leaving Spotify, but they have the fucking privilege to do it because they can still make a decent amount of money through other streaming platforms. And I don't make, I think, dude, so I've had music up on Spotify for 5 years now. And I think I've made like, I don't know, $1,500. You know what I mean?
I've made a couple, not over 10 grand or anything, but I've made a couple thousands, I think, over the years.
I think you've
probably.
I think you have significant.
I think maybe 4 or 5 over my entire. So it's not like it's enough to be like, it's a passive. I think I checked recently because I just got like an email from like Payoneer or something, because they were like, oh, we're changing a bunch of shit. I was like, oh shit, and I saw I had like $500 in there from like Spotify stuff, and I was like, oh cool. I think I might buy one of those fucking mini Macs. The
with the little
the mini Mac computers or whatever.
With
the M4 chip
with the little with the payout.
With the what? Yeah. Oh yeah, with the payout maybe because I was just like, oh, that's extra money I didn't know I had. Also, I want to mix music and I kind of hate doing it on PC, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't. There's something about like it chugs on my hardware, and it shouldn't. It makes no sense that it does.
I don't have any issues, man.
Yeah, I believe you. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my shit, but it's like it does not feel good at all.
That's weird. As long as you have a fucking good processor, there should be zero problems.
Yeah,
I don't have a processor.
Like you probably have a 9.9, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah. I don't have a processor.
Okay. Well,
I just kind of think about things.
I just run it through my brain. It's like fucking motherboard. Just mash your head into it.
No, honestly, what's the Apple DAW specifically?
Pro Tools is probably the go-to. Logic, I think is one that I know that was one that Jonathan Young was like, "Oh, get Logic," and it has like a bunch of fucking dope shit in the package together. But to me, it's like, I use Reaper because it's technically quote unquote free.
Yeah, the free trial, for Reaper is ridiculous. I've been using that free trial for years. And I always click. Yeah, I'm still evaluating.
I'm still evaluating because like I can't edit a podcast in it because it's the length.
Sure.
Right, so it basically, I think under 10 minutes, you have access to everything, and as long as I think it's under 10 minutes or something like that. And so I'm like, that's too good of a free trial. So if you're making music, it's literally free. And they're like, hey guys, it's reasonable. It's $60. It's $60 for the DAW. It is very reasonable. But I'm like, you're giving it to me for free though. So it's hard for me to give. I feel like. I know one day they're gonna finally fix it. People are gonna be outraged.
I'm sure I will buy it once it runs.
I will.
Like, once it runs out, I have no problem.
I will buy it. And the thing is, I know there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna bitch and be, this is an outrage. I'm like, guys, shut up. We've been using this thing for years.
They let you do it, so clearly
they do.
I bet this is the strategy though, like because programs are kind of if you get deeply entrenched in a program, it's hard to leave it.
Right.
It's hard to like even if you're familiar with like the general layup of certain things, you just kind of know your way around certain things. You know the shortcuts. You go into a workflow.
Absolutely.
You know it. That's me with Premiere. Like, it's hard for me to cut away from Adobe because I am so good with Premiere.
Right.
At this point, where it's just like I've used Final Cut and like, yeah, I can, but like it's not worth it to me.
And
so that's what I think that's the strategy. They're like, hey, look, we're gonna give you an insane free trial here, and to the extent that you're going to buy this anyway, like no layman is gonna buy this. No, somebody who doesn't care about music is not gonna buy this.
Right.
So you might as well get this into the hands of a bunch of people who maybe don't or maybe do. And then get them more into it. And then by the time they're proficient with it, they have no problem buying it because they've spent a lot of time with it for free. It's kind of the same idea of like microtransactions with some games where it's just like, oh, yeah, I've been playing this game for like 5 straight years, hundreds of hours. I've never bought a skin. I got no problem buying a skin.
That's me.
I got my value out of it, I guess.
Every game.
Yeah, but you buy $400 worth of skins every day. We keep telling you not to do it, but
dude,
you
if
keep
I had
doing
money
it.
like that, I'd be. What am I doing? That's madness.
I mean, it's why you don't have money like that anymore.
That's true. That's exactly true. You would if you just didn't do dumb shit like that.
But yeah, I
Dude,
know.
right
But
now
I was looking at the like those like for some reason like some video came up about the Minimax, or some producer was like I met with like some music people, like I think a month ago, and he was like, yeah, I got this thing and it's like really fucking useful and it's really good for mixing. It doesn't like chart around. I was like, oh cool. And I was looking at the price of it, and it's like $400 for like an entire Mac computer, and I was like, that's kind of nuts.
I might buy that for Christmas.
Well, you need like a monitor and like a whole setup, but it's. And I do kind of miss the workflow of Mac for that kind of thing.
I'm buying one of those. She loves Mac.
I mean, I've never. To me, I'm like too expensive, but $400 is reasonable. Good. Yeah, that was always I'm
maybe $499, but like for an app, you know what I mean? For like a fucking Mac computer, that's nuts.
Exactly. That's why.
Remember how much they used to cost before?
Well, they are still that much money. It's just like this is like an abnormal kind of thing. And the idea is like they get you in the low end, then you see the options that you have. It's like, oh well, I'm already kind of spending a couple $100. I might as well get the $200 2 terabyte expansion, and oh well, now I'm at $800. I might as well go to $1,000. They're really good at doing that.
Yeah,
Apple's the king of that.
Not for me because I have a fucking 4-year-old phone.
Yeah. Well, phones are kind of like they've lost a lot of the like. I don't upgrade my phone now until like it starts slowing down to the point of unusability.
Yeah.
Yeah. My phone is the point where
this might be my final iPhone. Other phones are just so caught up now that I feel like I finally have like real options that could really compete with it, because I really love they've always been really great at video.
Yeah,
and it was to the point where people didn't know, like when my YouTube career first started, I was filming on a 5S, and people were like, "Oh, what kind of camera do you use?" And I tell them like, "Your quality is great." And I'm like, "It's all about lighting. Like if you have a decent camera, you just gotta position the lighting in a way that it makes people think that." It took a while. Like it took a while for me to finally upgrade to a DSLR because it was doing the job until I wanted to,
I had a JVC camcorder. It sucked. That was the first thing I bought with my YouTube money. I was like, I need a camera that isn't gonna suck so hard. And it was worth it. I had that camera for a long time. I still am using the second camera that I got, like in 2017 or some shit.
Mine finally died. The Nikon D. I almost bought another one. It was a D5500. I loved it. It's the I don't know, just default. It's the color is fantastic.
Yeah,
people are like, I was like, bro, it's fucking like $1,200 camera or something.
I think I might get a red.
Probably $600. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
that's reasonable.
Just put it on a credit card or something.
Yeah.
How much is that camera worth?
That's like maybe like a $15,000 camera.
Something like that.
To not upload things enough? To use it for streaming? To make it your new streaming?
Yo, that would be streaming with a red?
With that would be fucking hilarious.
I think it wouldn't even go live. I think like the bit rate would be ridiculous.
I was thinking about that. I was like, would it even, I don't know.
I don't think it would. It would still probably look 1080p. It would just like automatically degrade it. I would upload more regularly if I had a red.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I absolutely would.
You would just
I would
because
lose my mind.
to not feel like you're wasting your money. You invested. You know what I mean?
I would never buy a red. If anybody's out there, they got a red, feel free to send it.
Oh, sure.
I'm not buying a red.
You would use
how much of those cameras? Out of curiosity, let me see. A red.
I think even
Red
renting
camera.
them are fucking retarded.
Which one?
Like renting them, like when you go to.
Yeah.
I think even renting them is crazy. 35.
$51,000.
51, okay.
I want a video camera so bad, but at the same time, it's like I know I'm not gonna use it enough. So I don't even know where the fuck I'd put it when I record myself in my
It's
room,
fucking
in my fucking
crazy.
tiny ass girl bedroom.
Hey,
Where the fuck would I put it?
Yeah, you got a female.
Oh, but there's the
bedroom.
I
premium.
absolutely have a
Crazy.
female bedroom.
Wait, so it's either 51,000 or 3,000.
Well, what's okay? There's clearly
There's different models, I guess.
There well, must be.
why does it look like?
I've
that?
only heard. I thought 3,000 one sounds
Crazy,
like.
right? Because it's just the body, like it's all the lenses. It all.
I thought the 3,000 one was like when you rent it, because I would see like, oh, you can rent one and it would be fucking thousands of dollars even to rent it.
Now cameras are like plane tickets. You know, where like you buy the ticket and then you think that's it, but then it's like, oh well, now you bought the ticket, but now you got to buy the seat, and it's like, oh okay, and now you gotta buy the bag. You know, you gotta buy your bag.
Fucking Lily's family's going to Costa Rica.
Why?
I don't fucking know. I don't want to go. I don't care about going to Costa Rica.
You don't have to go. You're a full-grown adult.
No, I'm gonna go because of the fact that
You can't complain if you're just gonna go.
I'm going to go is because of the fact that the mother doesn't feel comfortable going down without any, because the dad's already gonna be down there.
A lot of
for
people
work.
don't feel comfortable going down.
The dad's already gonna be there because of work.
So
she's
you're
like,
going with your
mother-in-law pretty much just to go, just to make her
Just
feel more
you two?
comfortable. No, it's me and Lily and her, but Lily's fucking Lily.
Wait,
if anything
so-
happens, Lily's fucking dead.
wait. So why can't? So she has Lily, her daughter. So
Yeah.
what's the problem?
Because she doesn't feel safe. She doesn't feel safe. And I'm like, what am I gonna do?
She doesn't feel safe in one of the safest ways to travel.
No,
All right, well, whatever.
No, I gotta make fun of him a little bit.
you make fun of me. I don't want to be there.
I just, you know, I already said it. Like, you're a full-grown adult. You don't have to go anywhere you don't want to go.
I really don't want to go.
I
really don't like planes. I really don't like planes. I had to go do this.
Well, so
I
I want to go back to the Spotify thing because that was like kind of the thing
Oh, yeah.
that started all this.
Find your balls, man. All right, well, what's up?
I do think, look, what Spotify is doing is bad. I don't got any objection to people being like, fuck Spotify. Makes perfect sense. However, it is a shame that it is, what a shame. It's like I have a lot of issues with YouTube also. You know?
It's the place.
We're here. And it's like, that's where everybody is. It's kind of like not opening up your pizza place in New York because it's like, oh, I don't like what the New York government does. Okay, go to Maine in West Bumblefuck where no one's going to buy it. Like, I don't know. It's kind of hard in an attention economy, like, to make decisions like that, especially because, like, the way that I think about it is, like, I can't think of a single thing that I pour money into that isn't going to something that's probably, like, completely antithetical to how I feel it should be spent. You know? Like, my tax dollars, like, Jesus Christ, I've been raped by the fucking government long enough. And that money's just going to, you know, bomb Palestinian kids. Everything that you buy, there's no ethical consumption, I guess is what I'm saying. So I don't really know what to do.
Not in the modern world.
As a person who like, I want to make more music. I've been writing a lot more lately. And if I don't put it on Spotify, I don't know where I'm going to put it really.
Yeah, you can put it everywhere else, but Spotify is the place you want to put it if you want it to gain traction.
Yeah.
Like, the best thing that can happen to you as an artist is you getting your music on a playlist on Spotify. Then that's how a lot of people get discovered.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to want to protest that. You know, you're like,
Yeah.
if you want people to hear your fucking music,
Yeah.
not being on Spotify is not a good idea.
Yeah, I get it, and I respect it. I respect the people who can do it, especially the smaller people who like are doing it on principle, and they're not like, I don't know, Drake or something,
Right.
who would never do that anyway. But
yeah.
but I respect it. I don't know if I have the backbone to do that really. Straight up.
Yeah, it's I the way that I see it is I want people to join me in the, you know, in the revolution that I've always wanted of voting people out that are clearly maintaining the system that is allowing monopolies to thrive.
Yeah.
They won't. Unfortunately, people are on average
You're gay.
are too gay. So what are
You're
you
gay.
gonna do about it?
You're gay.
You're gonna have to be consciously aware and just feed into the system because there's not enough people to help you combat it.
Some black guy, some gay guy.
Some black gay.
Some black gay. Some gay. Some gay. Some big gay black.
I wouldn't even.
Some black gay.
That's pretty good.
You are gay.
That's pretty good, President Trump. That's very good.
You're welcome. Yeah.
I wouldn't even know what to.
If he went on TV, and said that,
certainly in a coma because there's no way he's talking about me.
Like, oh, I'm dying. I'm clearly dead, and this is my own version.
He does
of hell.
gay parodies. It's crazy. He's
does
always
gay
wearing
things. He's
He does
gay.
gay songs, and he wears sunglasses indoors.
He wears a hat too.
He wears a hat
What's
sometimes.
under the hat?
What's with the hat?
Oh, he probably has a problem with hats indoors too. He's at that age.
You think so? I don't think he cares. No, he loves hats.
No, indoors.
I think he loves them. And I feel like because he's got the MAGA hat.
I love him indoors.
I don't think I've seen him wear a hat indoors.
I feel like I've certainly seen him wear a hat indoors.
I
could be wrong, but like I feel like I've definitely.
It's just like because like people his age, it was like insane for a male to wear hats indoors.
You're right, but do you think that he cares about decorum though?
Yes. Like when it comes to like the way he dresses and shit, yeah.
I don't know
He
if
tucks his shirt in all the time. His shoes are always polished. Yeah, I think he cares about that, and that's it.
I don't know.
I think
You could be right.
I think it's the only thing he cares about, to be honest. Because the way he carries himself in every other way, you think he should have his shirt untucked. There should be mustard stains on them and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Garbage on his face, and his toupee sucks cock. But like, he's always presentable, if you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying. I just feel like I've seen him because I've seen him wear that hat in places. I've seen him wear that hat at the desk in the Oval Office. You know what I mean?
I think for a promo.
Yeah, but that even
think he
if,
But
takes
that's
it
just for a
off. He
promo.
probably
Like,
takes
he's
it
not
off.
actually wearing that. Like when he's going golfing, he wears his hat. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
Like
I can't imagine that he cares about the hat. You could be right though. I don't know.
I don't know personally. I just know I've been around enough old people that they would like they get weird when you're like wearing a hat indoors, son. I'm like,
That's like the elbows on the table thing that I never understood either.
oh, that is rude. I'm like, why?
Fuck you.
I was like, answer me. Why is it rude? Give
think
me
old
an
people-
answer why it's rude.
I like threatening old people. I like that. I like threatening them. I like when they say something dumb to me.
That's
I'm
a
like,
crazy thing to say after that.
threatening old people.
Like they like they say something stupid. I'm like, I can break.
Anyway,
your hip.
the real answer.
I'll do it.
The real answer to this
You're
question.
old.
The real answer to this question is like, is there anything that I have a problem supporting? It's unfortunately like what is it? SNK.
You like SNK
the
that
company
much?
SNK?
I love Metal Slug, and
You
I
like SNK that much though?
well. What are you saying?
Like you love Metal Slug like that much?
Metal Slug
that you
is-
think about like the duality of supporting them over that Saudi prince?
Well,
Like,
I
really?
well I don't. Like I don't like there was a Metal Slug Tactics game that I thought looked really fucking cool, and I haven't gotten it because I just like that's such a because it's such a direct thing. It's like it's not even like. It's not even like this you could argue that there's many layers removing them. It's like straight up the Saudi prince owns this and benefits directly and probably tells them things. Like they're probably in direct communication or at least have been. And that's kind of crazy. That does kind of fuck with it. If you oh yeah, like this money that I pay for, I don't know, a Halo Infinite Battle Pass goes to Microsoft, a corporation investing in AI. Or all sorts of things and like laying people off. And that's very bad. If I buy Metal Slug Tactics, some guy who's murdered journalists goes, "Oh, sick.
Yeah.
A sale." Like it's kind of I don't know. That's too direct for me. It would be like if Phil Spencer, the Xbox guy, like if he himself blended puppies. You know, it's just like I can't buy a Halo skin.
Yeah, at that
If
point.
Phil Spencer's blending puppies,
At that point, yeah.
it's so comically evil to like murder a journalist.
Yeah, and then like knowing how it happened too.
Yeah,
Dismembering him and shit. And I'm like, bro,
that's
crazy.
that's too much for
What was
me.
his name? Like Shogi or something like that? I don't know.
I don't have any
Rip.
earthly
His
idea.
name's dead. His
name is dead.
name's dead journalist.
Jesus Christ! But that's really the only thing that I can think of that I've actually said I was gonna. I don't typically boycott it, and I don't even really necessarily say like, oh, everybody boycott it. It's just like I personally just don't feel
I
comfortable.
tend to support villains, so I don't know.
Good.
I often support evil, so I don't know. I'm not really.
We
Well,
all
I
do in
guess.
some way. We all do in some
I do
way.
it happily though. There's a difference. Me and you are not the same.
That's true.
That
That is
is
true. You are evil.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, we have like a
You
we
and
have
I are
a
not the same.
we have a complaint.
Oh,
Somebody
good.
going hard in the paint on at Derek.
Good.
We want to read it?
I hope so.
All right.
I'm sure I'll refute him. Let's do it.
Scott Pilgrim versus the IDF. What's up, Bosmer, Orsimer, and Redguard? Who the fuck?
yeah.
What the fuck are those?
Shut
I know Redguard.
Well, Ozamar, so that's from Dragon Age,
Oh yeah, I know.
the dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah, but whatever.
Dragon Age just it doesn't inspire anything anymore.
Inspires sadness.
So it does.
Ah, that's so sad. Anyway, he says I have something deeply important that needs addressing.
I'm sure.
Derek, LA is not dense in the slightest. It has 7,000 people per square mile. New York City has nearly 30,000 per square mile. The problem with LA is that it isn't dense enough, and there are limited viable alternatives to driving. This is what makes LA worse than cities like New York, Boston, DC, Philly, and most other cities around the world. Chris was right, and you're retarded.
See, I usually don't comment. I comment at a guy that says something similar. Because I was gonna clip something, but anyway, the thing that annoys me with what people don't understand that should be obvious is that not everything is supposed to be built like New York or any of these other cities. LA is built in a specific way and then is only ruined by too many people being in this area. It was not designed. It was never supposed to be designed to hold this many people.
That is true.
As many people that are in here, when this person talks about it has this many people, that is completely irrelevant. This is the thing that annoys me about stupid people. I'm sorry, sir. When you jump to conclusions that have no fucking it completely irrelevant to the point. It's when people arrogantly jump to conclusions when it has nothing to do with that. If you built a house in a fucking area that was only supposed to be you for a couple of acres, and then 50 people just happen to move in that area, is it not fucking ruined? Of course it is. So when you have these rich cunts that are building a bunch of apartments, like when I just lived on fucking Cedar, when I was just eyeing, I was like, there are hundreds of cars on this block.
Yeah.
This is insane.
It is ridiculous.
Like, I'm like, the amount of, they just built a new apartment that was just on 6th and Cedar. They just finished it, and they're actually finishing another one. So that means fucking 50 people are about to move here. That means close to 100 cars. And another, I'm like, bro, they're doing this to maximize profits. And then I'm having these jokers telling me that, oh, well, if it was like this, I'm like, no, it was just not supposed to be like this. It's just that simple.
I mean, even New York doesn't be like that in its own right either, because of the fact of how many people live in New York, dude. The housing crisis there is unfucking believable.
That has nothing to do with how many people are there, though.
I mean, it 100% does. What do you mean?
No, what do you mean?
The housing crisis, people not being able to find homes?
That has nothing to do with how many people there are. That has more to do with the fact that
Well,
everything that's available is not owned by any of the people living there. It's owned by foreign governments and fucking Zillow and shit.
But that's still a problem with people, because so many people are located in one place they can't find enough. Like,
Kingston, what I'm saying is, like, there are places available. People just can't afford them because they're being artificially inflated. It's not a problem with like too many people.
That plays into the part of it. But look at like the idea of like transit and like even traffic. We don't talk about New York traffic. New York City has bad traffic fucking too. It's not bad as LA's like fucking freeway traffic. That shit is crazy. But inner city traffic like in Manhattan is fucked as well too.
I want to say
but no one drives.
If New York didn't have a,
well, it's also perplexing.
That's actually really perplexing, because like when. I can't even imagine New York would obviously it wouldn't work if it didn't have a subway system.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's built on it.
Or the bus system. It needs both of them.
The thing that perplexes me is when I visited last time in 2019 or whatever the fuck, or 20 whatever, I was like, why are there so many cars out? Like they're fucked.
Normally, what we do, like whenever
what are you doing?
Whenever we would drive down to the city, we would drive into the Bronx and we would park, and then we would go on a train and take it into the city.
Right.
That's what we would do.
Right.
We would go on Woodlawn or something.
The people that are driving in Manhattan to get from point A to point B, like, well, why?
Well, that's kind of thing. It's like that's the assumption of necessity at that point. Like you're the only reason you would be in a car in New York City is because you need to be. And I'm sure that there are circumstances where, like, I can imagine that might be true for some people, like whether they got a job or like, okay, the train schedule is not what the train schedule
work.
doesn't line up, whatever.
And that's the
but like
point-
that's why I appreciate it is because like everybody who's in a car in New York City, generally speaking, needs to be.
What makes it weird?
No one who has the option not to be is doing that.
What makes it
'Cause
weird
why
about
the
New
fuck
York
would
is
you?
even crazier is that like Manhattan is a perplexing place too because most people don't even live in Manhattan out of there.
That's
Like
true.
people don't
sure.
live in
Yeah,
Manhattan
it's
really.
like
I,
Vegas, yeah.
Like I know
Yeah.
like people
They
live.
could. They could.
They once upon a time could. They once upon a time could. But also Manhattan is fucking packed, dude. That's why they're able. That's even part of the reason why they can put the rent prices so high. Because people need to fucking live there. So like you go in a building and it's fucking packed.
That
with
is true.
people.
Supply and
Like,
demand.
if you
Yeah,
go
that's
if
true.
you go near down if you go further down from what you call it from not Soho. What is it called? What is it called? It's a hole over there. I forgot what it is, but like near one of the colleges.
I don't think it matters.
But like that place is the ghetto, and it's packed. People are homeless over there, all over there too. And it's like, what the fuck? It just doesn't. I think genuinely, too many people move to cities, and they've just fucked what happens to cities. Granted, people come there to make opportunities.
It's such a wrong way to look at it. That's just not true. People going to cities is a good thing. It's not about.
I think it is
the
good, but
fact-
it's so packed.
It's the fact that certain cities are just like not designed for it. For sure, LA is not designed for this.
At a certain point, if you have unless the city is allowed to expand outward, it's not sustainable. And so the thing is, when you're building on top, when you're building on top of each other, you're not creating more space for people to actually live in a reasonable way. And the only reason they get, because things are already drawn. You can't, like, what do? Like, you can't necessarily, like, LA, we're gonna overtake like these areas that weren't considered LA anymore. You can't do that.
Taking over Fresno and shit.
The real, I don't know, the real issue to me, and I think I don't really remember the specifics of what we were talking about, why this came up. But do you remember specifically?
Well, I think it started because, like you were saying, if things were, I think it was like if things were in LA were designed more like how New York were, and people were more living like in these areas. There would be no reason to travel a significant amount of space or something like that if everything was closer together. It was like more of like if things were, I guess, more like the boroughs and they were closer together.
Right.
It would
incentivize less highway travel.
Yeah, there wouldn't be that annoying fucking hour and a half fucking drive. That would be eliminated. And all I was saying was that I don't mind driving that distance. It's just when people made those highways, they weren't thinking like tens of millions of people are going to live in this area. So it's like, well, what do? They're trying to expand the freeways and make them like
they
there's
have
only so
6
much you can
lanes
do.
over here, which is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I
and it doesn't even help.
I came
The
over here.
405 It doesn't even help.
They expanded the 405 so big, and it's still fucking packed.
Well, the thing,
it's almost like nothing happened.
The way that and look, I don't know. This is really more of just like kind of like a hunch. I'm not a civil engineer. I don't know any.
Sure,
I'm not an engineer. That was a complete accident. But the way, like, I feel like I would have to imagine, and granted, this is also the fault of LA too, because it's on a fault line, and so you can't build things as high necessarily.
Sure.
There's a lack of, you can't build basements in the same way. So it's a limited space from the get-go. But I would have to imagine that, like, the reason there's so much traffic is because every individual place here doesn't have everything that a place needs to thrive, really. And the reason it doesn't have that is because a lot of these places can only hold so many people because the buildings can only be so tall. There's only so much space. And so you end up having like Burbank, right? Mm-hmm. Like, if you could have way taller buildings, there would be a bigger nightlife. There would be more things here because there would be there would be a bigger customer base to demand, like, oh, we could actually put like a club here or like a this or a that, and then there would be less. What do you mean?
But then we'll just turn into the same kind of thing.
But what I'm saying is, like, people go to other places in LA to satisfy needs that they are not getting in their own place. If I could spend all of my time in the same place, I probably would.
Yeah, you would, but then that would make more people migrate to the place where
they wouldn't.
do that.
But they wouldn't be clogging up the highways.
They would be clogging
because they would get everything that they need.
I think it would just create a bigger, more congested place.
It would just be. It would create a different.
More congested.
It would create a different vibe.
It would create a different
vibe, but it'd be a different problem.
There's people that don't want to.
Maybe
there's a lot of people that don't want to live in those areas. Like when I lived in. See, it would be like this. Like I was living with my mom for a minute in Buckeye, Arizona, and it's so Buckeye is
sounds crazy. That sounds fake.
Bumfuck nothing. And you have to drive about 5 miles to get into the town to proper to actually shop. Like you had to drive 5 miles. But the thing, it took 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because you were driving so fucking fast.
Sure.
You just go on the 10, you just get there. All right, cool, I'm there. And so you didn't think about it. There's so many people around the United States that live that way, and they can't imagine all of a sudden their little city of Buckeye being filled with tens of thousands of people now. And they're like, oh, I can't even zip down the fucking freeway anymore because everybody's here. It wasn't designed for that. So the idea is to not turn it into a metropolis. Stop bringing people into this fucking area. It's like at a certain point, it's like there's a city fucking cap. Like it'd be like, hey, bro, there's no more shit for thousands of people to just be here.
Sure.
And the other issue that I actually personally have, because to me, my issue is all about people who own everything. The people that are building all this bullshit and sardining us, and then also just, building a bunch of golf courses and the best land that could be built for houses and all this shit. And so I always get annoyed, and I commented to some guy, because I'm like, you're saying that this is the issue and not the people that are actually creating the issue. That's what actually makes me mad. Like that, like I'm not necessarily bothered about us talking about theorizing and shit like that. I'm like, whatever. But we know who's really creating these issues.
Sure.
Because it's just profit incentive, sardining people in certain areas that don't need to be. And then all these beautiful fucking hills and all this stuff that's reserved for fucking these assholes to golf and shit.
Fucking hotels and
I'm like,
shit.
fuck you. Fuck you, man. There is a lot of space in LA for people to spread out, but technically there isn't. Because they're sardined to areas that are quote unquote affordable. And then it's like that's in these inner fucking places, right? And you're fucked.
Yeah, I don't know. I look at like so many of the things that like Koreatown or whatever. Like that's where this is available. Frankenstein's is fucking ridiculous how far away it is.
That's pretty far.
And so you're just like, man, there's so, I don't know. I can remember like being in the city and being like, oh, there's literally no reason to go anywhere else. Because everything that I need or anything that we could possibly want to do is here. It's approachable, and we don't even have to look at a highway. The entire time that we're here, and that I prefer that, and I think there's some wisdom in that.
Outside of LA, it's not like so. When I grew up in Orange County, going to Frankenstein's fun. Like you just go.
But you're not far. That's why also.
But
really.
even like I can jump on the 57. Like, see, from where I'm at, I'm gonna get on I live right by the 91. I'm gonna jump on the 57. I'm gonna have a decent time going on 57 because it isn't as fucked as the freeways in LA because it isn't. Orange County isn't so fucking sardine like LA. It's
also, the problem is that people work in LA. That's the thing. People work here.
And I feel like
same
that's
in New
also,
York. The same problem in New York. People work in Manhattan. A lot of people don't fucking live in Manhattan.
Sure.
People that work in Manhattan live in Westchester and shit.
The thing that's interesting though, a lot of people that don't need to live in LA live in LA. That's one thing that annoys the fuck out of me.
Us.
Yes.
Us, literally.
The amount of creators that move to fucking North Hollywood and all this shit, I'm like, you don't even work in the industry. Why are you here? And that is a massive problem that I realized that there's so many people in fucking the commerce and all these places that they're in the area and they don't actually have to be, but it's the cool place to be. And so I'm like, well, I moved here specifically because now we're physically doing something.
Sure.
So it's like, it make perfect sense to live here, but then she had a fucking horrible time with finding jobs in Armenian land.
Yeah.
And then, what are you going to do? We thought it was going to be better. More jobs in LA should be better time. And
we should have some affirmative action in this area. It's like, we don't need this many.
It's fucked. Like, It's hard
crazy.
to it's
a lot
hard,
of Armenians.
It
here,
is hard to talk about that and not sound like a horrible
I know
person.
Because it sounds crazy,
but it doesn't. Because that's it sounds.
It would be one thing if I was living in. If it would be one thing if this was called Little Armenia, and I'd be like, all right, I guess I know what I'm getting into.
The position you're taking is like when the whites have a problem with affirmative action for minorities. You're like, oh, that's fucked up. Because look, in this area, it is predominantly a certain type of people, and it makes it hard.
Not predominantly. Extremely.
No, that's still it's predominantly.
It is no.
It's predominantly.
Predominantly is such an undersell. It's insane. I saw an Armenian fusion tire shop
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
What are we doing?
What are Armenian tires?
I think there's
Hey, maybe they're better. I don't know.
There's a ton of Armenian people around here. Yes.
It's the community,
is.
North Hollywood to
North Hollywood, Glendale, this part of Burbank.
Yeah, it's a big community.
A lot. It is.
JoJo had a very difficult time trying to, because unfortunately, some people would argue the same thing about Hispanics, like, oh, you got to speak Spanish to work here, and I'm like, from my experience, it wasn't as difficult in those areas. Being here, it's if you don't speak Armenian,
Yeah.
you're gonna have a hard time.
For California.
Everybody here is named Ian, but it's at the end of their name. And it's kind of crazy.
Hey man, I love System of a Down, so I ain't trying to fucking like shit on. I'm just saying.
We're joking around, kind of. I'm not.
I am like 30% joking.
I'm 10%.
I worked in Glendale.
I'm 90% serious.
I worked in Glendale and I went to school there. It's a lot. It's a lot.
The thing is, like,
It's a lot.
The thing that
Try serving them.
and it's what I like.
Try that.
That's
Try
right.
that.
All right, now you're
getting into the territory.
try doing food service there. It's crazy.
The thing generally is that, and it's why I like New York as much as I do. It's just like, I think you have these pockets, but like you're kind of forced to interact outside of it. And so, like,
I believe that about Glendale, but I believe that about New York.
believe that about Glendale?
I believe that about New York, but also at the same time, it's like, I don't know. New York is a very weird place because there's also a boatload of racism in New York, but it's like racism.
it's not like here, man. It's like, it is crazy.
So
like
if you
find yourself
more segregated, definitely more segregated. The problem with New York is that the communities are like straight up just not accepting. Like the Chinese community in Lower Manhattan is just not accepting of other people. They're like, buy your food and leave. Get out of here.
Is it that bad?
From what I remember being down there, it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like the Italians on the 200s in New York,
They're
they
like
were
fucked up too. Huh.
they were cool to me because they knew my mom, and when I was like good friends with all of them. But like I would hear them say racist shit about other black people when I'm around them, and I'm like, this is interesting. This is interesting. And then the Caribbean Latinos, the Dominicans hating the Puerto Ricans, even though they're like
you're not making like a case for your
I
New York.
I love New York. I think the thing is that I think those are problems that are there very arbitrarily, and then you have to mix with people. You know. You have to interact with other people, so it definitely changed the mentality a bit. Because when I was there, I was around much older people. When I was there at the time,
yeah.
When my younger friends, no one seemed crazy at all. Everyone was like, "Well, I'm fucking Italian dating some black bitch from fucking Harlem and stuff like that." So it's a forced integration that will eventually breed better mentalities. You know. Hopefully, you'd hope.
I really just feel like you just haven't spent much time in New York since you left.
I think you would never in the city proper. I think that's the thing. You were in Manhattan. You weren't in the other boroughs. The other boroughs are way different. Because the Bronx is like...
I'm literally... What are we talking about?
Because I'm talking about the overall city of New York. You're talking about Manhattan.
I'm talking about Manhattan.
You're talking about Manhattan. I consider that Manhattan. I understand people call it the city. I'm talking about the greater of like the other boroughs and stuff like that.
The city of New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. The city of New York opposed to New York City. I think that's what the argument that people say.
I guess that, yeah.
The argument people
know
say.
What you're saying.
You're right.
I don't call it that. I'm like, that's Manhattan, obviously.
You're right in that I haven't spent a lot of time in the Queens.
When I was living
I hated the
there,
Bronx. I got no shame about that.
The Bronx is fucking crazy, and it's only gotten worse.
Yeah.
I
can't even imagine.
There are a lot of China people in the Bronx.
China people is crazy. It's like almost a slur.
Yeah, it is.
I was trying to think of
Instead
something.
of saying China, and he says China
I was
people,
trying to think
crazy.
of. I was trying to think of like not say Chinaman. What can I say?
But it was very, from where I remember where I was growing up there, it was very Caribbean Hispanic. There were like the Southwestern Hispanics, but they weren't common.
What was the worst thing anyone ever said to you?
Me?
Yeah.
Probably not really that many terrible things, honestly. Because I was around most of the people. I was around like people that knew me. I was around like good community.
You know what's hilarious? Like I remember my first experience with a black stranger in the Bronx, like somebody that I didn't know, like that I had no idea. And it was just like I was in my car. Or it was like, not my car, it was my parents' car. I was a child.
Right.
But like, I look over to my right and I see like two people beating up a phone booth. and screaming at it. I was like, huh,
I cannot remember my first.
that's crazy.
interaction.
Dakota's not like that.
Picking up a phone booth.
My first interaction.
do to
was
him?
I had no. I think
That
about
place
that.
is crazy,
That
dude.
the Bronx is crazy. Gun Hill Avenue or Gun Hill Road or whatever.
Gun Hill
the fuck
Road
it
is
was
like one of
called.
the worst places to live in.
It was really.
Actually, it's horrible.
I'm astounded that my grandmother survived there.
Because I lived on a concourse and that was better.
Anyway.
That was way better. Before
point
the road
is-
was horrible. Like going up the concourse.
Anyway,
was
the point
terrible.
is, I think we should
Crazy.
build the Twin Towers in every single sub-city in LA.
So they they get knocked down.
No, just so that
And
we
then
can
we
move
recreate.
everybody into them
Agreed.
and we'll build a club at the bottom or something.
We can't. It's unfortunate if that happens and one bad earthquake happens.
It
the
would be wild.
casualties are
It
gonna
would be-
absurd. People are gonna get cancer. That's all the dust in the fucking air. It's gonna be insane.
We'll just have to do some fracking. It's fine. We'll figure it
We're
out.
gonna frack. We're gonna,
Yeah, they'll
we're gonna
figure it
frack the world so there's no fault lines.
It's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that.
I think we
if you
should
frack
just-
the fault line away, then there's no risk.
I
So
think
there's just a hole. This is a gaping maw.
Yeah, but you could just build like a pool or something.
I don't understand why we can't just like build in the fault lines where like the plates are all rubbing together and shit. Can't we
Yeah.
just like make them not do that?
It
You know?
seems like we should be able to.
Like we just like have like something.
You mean to tell me
crank
we-
it, and then it just kind of keeps it apart and we're good?
It's kind of crazy that like we
Against
can
the force of the planet. That's interesting. That's
It's
an
not-
interesting theory. That's like a dumb thing, but like maybe in like 900 years and we're way smarter. Hopefully, if we don't die off from being stupid.
fact that we
It's
can-
like, oh, that's a good idea.
the fact that we can build
At that moment, leave Earth though. You know. Like-
Yeah, probably.
the fact that in the 90s we could build Furbys.
okay.
But we still can't figure out how to keep the faults from shifting.
Do you
It's
not
insane.
understand?
That's ridiculous.
The
right?
idea of thinking
Right.
that Furbys are such far-flung technology is crazy.
probably-
We could build Furbys once. You know
I think
that, right?
there's
we
key-
got to that point, and then
I
we
think-
only regret.
I think there's key points in technological. There's the Industrial Revolution.
Right.
There was the steam engine, all that stuff. Then there was Furbys, and then it was the internet. Clearly in that order,
Yeah.
and then iPhone, the smartphone.
The significance of the
Right.
Furby being a benchmark in American
I
history
think it's
is
clearly a
hilarious.
benchmark. I think you'd have to be
Like
crazy
you don't
not
like
to
you don't talk about
understand that.
the
Yeah.
fucking the domestication of dogs. You don't talk about the creation
That's not
of the
technology,
wheel.
stupid. That's a beast.
You know, the creation of the wheel. You don't talk about like fucking I don't know the creation of
The wheel isn't
algebra
American.
and freaking mathematics.
I'm talking about America.
Yeah.
Furbies are American 100%. You sure about that?
I'm talking. Well, it's happened during America.
Yeah, I want them to be.
They're clearly like Japanese or something. Who made Furbies?
Chinese. I'm assuming
Chinese. Well,
Safe bet,
well,
Chinese.
hold on. They're obviously they're made in China, but
I
like
think they were
who?
created by China. Soft bet.
No way. I
Soft
don't.
bet China.
Furby. I don't
Soft
know how to
bet.
spell Furby anymore. If Furby,
I think it's
B-Y?
F-U-R-B-Y.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think I would have to imagine. I think Japanese. It just strikes me as a Japanese
I'm going
thing.
China. They don't look silly enough to be Japanese.
You are kind of right, but I don't think they look Chinese either.
I think they look creepy enough to be Chinese.
What? So
They're Armenian.
So it's a hybrid. Well, at least it says it was created by Dave Hampton and Caleb Chung. So
Oh, it's a collab.
yeah.
That sounds
Now,
awfully Chinese to me.
Chung is obviously Chinese, but
Maybe.
I mean,
Hampton's also Chinese too.
Could be a nickname. It could be Chungston.
could be Chungston. Yeah,
You're all right.
Could be Taiwanese actually.
Chungstein?
Let's see.
Taiwan
Chungstein?
is a part of China.
That's crazy.
Pinchling.
So what is it?
You can't say free Taiwan in Marvel Rivals. Isn't that funny as
What if
fuck?
the Furby won't say it?
Say free Taiwan.
That's crazy. That
No.
they're not saying where they're from.
Free
but-
what?
Free what? China from China?
It doesn't make sense. Free what do you
He
say?
like walks around in a circle.
Pitter
No.
patters. No, I will never. I will never submit. So what is it? It's some white guy and a Chinese man.
Yeah, and it's not telling me. I'm going to put country of origin. So
That's a good idea.
let's see.
Atlantis?
It's fucking.
And we know it's fucking manufactured in
What is
China,
this
bitch. We know
real?
that.
Such a stupid thing to even tell someone.
It's developed in the United States.
Samaria?
So Hampton and Chung were probably. So Chung was probably a Chinese American. Yeah.
No, you mean a Chinese.
So it's
you mean a
American.
Chinese alien.
So that's clearly an American.
Yeah.
I mean, in fairness, it is cute and ugly in the way that Americans make cute and ugly things. It isn't distinctly Japanese or Chinese, really. It is kind of like Gremlins.
Yeah, they're just Gremlins.
Yeah, but Gremlins isn't like, I mean, Gremlins are Chinese in the lore of the movie, but that movie's clearly American.
There's no way.
The way they do Chinatown in that movie makes it clear that it's
wild. There's no way a gremlin like that could exist in America because the natives would have used magic to get rid of them. They would have
prayed to that thing, probably. They would have either rebuked it or that would have been seen as like a manifestation of like the Earth's will to communicate with mankind. Like it would be like a god kind of figure. They would have rebuked
it. There's no way.
Because it learns and speaks English after being born after like a short amount of time. Those things become really cognizant real fucking quick in that movie.
No way. Sorry.
Do you think Gizmo could prevent being corrupted if he got fed? I think Gizmo could prevent it. I think he has the power, but he wouldn't be cute anymore.
Do you think Gizmo is a Zionist?
I think Gizmo is the prodigal son, like literally. Whoa.
I just found something out.
Would you be a Zionist?
There's a character based off of Furby, and so the American, the common writer, so the American version was Masked Rider.
Yeah.
And they had this Furby called Furbys. Furbys was suited, under the suit was Vern Troyer.
Huh?
So this fucking thing that I watched as a kid, that's
Mini-Me.
He'd be like, Vern Troyer. Yeah, Vern Troyer's Mini-Me, if anyone didn't know. I'm completely, because I thought like he didn't do anything till he was probably just some random motherfucker, and then they're like, hey,
my assumption is
wasn't he Alf?
No, Alf is way too tall to be
old.
He's also way too tall to be Vern Troyer.
So you see, like Vern Troyer, right?
Unless he's in a mech.
That's crazy.
That would be sick as fuck.
He's like the Men in Black fucking Orion's Belt guy.
Oh no!
What's Vern Troyer, the head of Alf?
I think about this a lot, right? I think about it a lot.
Crazy.
How terrifying is a German Shepherd to Vern Troyer? Like how not much of a game.
I mean, it's a fucking direwolf, dude.
That's a one-headed Cerberus.
How not funny is that to them? Like I think about like when I play D&D.
Not to them.
We talk about
because Vern Troyer is small even among people with like
little people,
dwarfism or whatever. Because I don't even think he's just a normal dwarf. I think he's like a
pygmy.
He's like a nicked Progerian or something.
Man,
like there's something like he get like. In the same way that Shane Gillis is kind of like nicked with Down syndrome a little bit.
He's definitely tough. You can see it on his face. You can see it on his face. Like you got
slapped with it a little bit.
He's got diagonal syndrome for sure. But like Vern Troyer is clearly like he clearly like just barely Matrix dodged a little bit.
I think he's a dwarf actually.
He's so small.
I think that's what dwarf is, isn't it?
No, well, I mean broadly.
2'8", man.
That's short for a fucking dwarf, man.
Like a Yorkie could probably do it. Like
Yorkie?
like a Yorkie that really means it.
No, because that's still a man. That's still a dense muscle. Like
it's a dense muscle of all 48 pounds. Like, what do you mean?
No, Vern Troyer could take a Yorkie for sure. Maybe not today because he's dead, but like...
Okay, what do you think... Give me a medium-sized dog. An Australian Shepherd could take him out.
I don't think so, man. Like,
I think it could.
Because look at Vern Troyer compared to... who's the guy from Jackass? What's his name?
Wee Man?
Wee Man.
Wee Man is much bigger than him.
Comically so.
Yeah, much bigger. Wee Man is like you to Shaq.
Yeah.
To Vern Troyer,
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's insane because Wee Man is... Wee.
He's wee.
He's a wee man.
He's a wee man. What are you looking up there?
I'm just, I kind of see what you're saying by like really looking at him. I'm like, like
that's not just a dwarf.
I see.
I don't even know if that's like the right word.
You're supposed
to
say little person.
Whatever, fucking.
You can just be respectful. That's it.
You're like, I don't know if that's the real one. I'm fucking.
I just immediately undercut my own kindness.
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I think most dogs could take them out, man.
Is Vern Troyer jacked or was?
I feel like he was.
That's what I'm saying. He could ring a Progerian.
But that's
not a Progerian. A Yorkie.
But that's not full size muscle. That's what I think. I think it's still muscle mass. But it's human muscle mass. Tiny.
Look at that. I mean, it's probably not healthy, but like,
he would have beat the piss out of a few dogs.
I think a shepherd would be.
A shepherd is a different story, but a Yorkie is dumb.
The shepherd that they use for the police dogs, it would fuck them up. Yes,
the ones that killed Bin Laden, the dog that killed Bin Laden.
Killed Bin Laden. That nigga was been dead for fucking years.
The dog that found Bin Laden's dead body and rung it around
that found his fucking dude. He had no kidneys.
And his Naruto fucking his Naruto.
Supposedly Bin Laden was hiding in some cave and shit. You know, like
the cubby. Did you remember the cubby they showed? I was like, what the fuck is this?
I think that was
somebody else.
That was Saddam.
That's Saddam.
That was Saddam.
Oh my gosh, Saddam.
That's different. That's
crazy.
hilarious.
It's crazy you got them mixed up. Actually,
I mean, did you see that? There's video of him being hanged.
Saddam?
Yeah, you see that?
Is it a good watch?
No, it's very underwhelming. You know what's a good watch though? Seen the Indian men that attacked a couple. These guys were pretending to be a bus. Like they're like,
what the fuck are you saying? What are you saying? They're pretending to be a bus.
Shut the fuck up.
What are you saying?
You know, you listen.
No, we don't. We don't.
Listen.
I swear to God.
Listen. Bus operators.
Okay.
Come on, man. You use your when I say something stupid, you use your brain and correct me.
I'm not smart, so I'm not.
Look,
I can't
know
help
it's
you.
I know it's the show. It's the show.
No, Derek.
But
I don't know.
People pretending to be a bus.
No, but Derek, I don't.
That's what's crazy.
Wait, hold on. I don't know what they do in India.
I know you don't.
I don't know if they link arms like Voltron
Hello,
and make a bus. I don't know. Maybe.
Hello, I am bus.
That's why I thought
it's me, the bus.
It's me.
That's why I thought they killed him. I was like, these motherfuckers trying to be a bus.
And
And they could see in plain light. Like,
open this guy's arm like it's the door.
Yeah. It's one whole guy is the door.
I see nothing suspicious about this at all.
why don't you come in here and enter white women?
No, dude.
A bunch of Indians stacked together to make the shape of a functioning bus is insane.
That's crazy.
One guy's like he's like a contortionist and he's the wheels. He's holding his feet
leg,
from behind.
and one guy's just steering him.
Four of them, like each one's a wheel.
Yeah.
Like, all right, I like that better, so I'm gonna continue on that. But yeah, so
they're pretending to be a bus.
6 Indian men pretending to be a bus.
That's way
And
too
then-
small.
and then-
But you're right. Go
but
ahead.
they pulled it off.
They pulled it off.
because this couple entered in.
They're all Mysterio apparently, just masters of illusion.
But yeah, they assaulted this dude, broke his leg, and then they absolutely destroyed that woman. Unfortunately,
Why did they do that? What is happening?
Because they're
villainous
evil
people.
men.
Not the Indians. Those Indians in particular.
Those people in particular that happen to live in India.
Right.
Yeah,
Even though
Those individuals-
even though the rape statistics are insane.
It's
But
really not
anyway,
good. It's
I
really
didn't say
not
that. I'm really back. So basically those guys went on trial. They got hanged. And did
they really
you
get
can
hanged?
publicly watch them getting hanged.
They got publicly hanged?
Yeah. And then so one of them
Is
got
it
off.
hung?
Dude,
Yeah, they were hung.
one of them got off.
I thought hung was for clothes and hang was for people.
Hanged is specifically.
Oh, really?
Yes. It's like,
Oh.
they're hanged.
I
And
thought it
hang-
was hung. Anything that was hung, that you would hang
like
is
past
hung.
tense. No, you would just say they were hanged.
Oh, okay.
I think
like
colloquially,
like the hanged man, I guess. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That
I
makes
think
sense.
colloquially you could say hung and
You
nobody,
could say
nobody
hung,
would
people
care.
would understand, and only pretentious cunts would
Yeah.
be like,
They'd be like, hung?
it's hanged. And you're
Hung like William
you know
Hung,
what?
the famous singer from
Yeah,
I heard William Hung had a crazy dick.
You heard it was William Hung?
fucking stupid.
He was William Hung.
Penis hung.
So dumb. All right.
William.
Willie hung. Yeah, but
So stupid.
watching those guys get hanged was fun because they just I don't want to watch anything brutal like that, but sometimes you're like, yeah, you.
Being hung is
And they're like
brutal.
crying and shit the whole time, and I'm like, you don't get to cry. You don't get to cry. You savagely rape some chick. You don't get to cry.
It's kind of there's not many videos like that I would willingly watch and cheer, but like there's definitely some that I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Like it wouldn't move the needle. It's like quite frankly the United Health guy. Like I just didn't. I wasn't necessarily over the moon, but like I didn't care that it happened.
I was like, cool.
I'll never cheer. I never cheer watching somebody die, but I will laugh.
I mean that's almost worse.
feel like
It's
that's
not.
worse.
It's not laughing.
Sometimes I think
laughing is
cheering-
not.
For evil people. So if
Would you? Oh, let me put you in
go
the
ahead.
shoes of somebody,
Okay.
right? Like if let's say you were on trial for one of the many things that you're clearly guilty of that no one knows about yet.
That's true. So I'm not guilty because no one knows about them.
Sure.
So you could,
But let's say you're in the
just prove me right. Prove them real, and I'll be like, hey, whatever. But you can't because you won't be able to.
you're in the gallows.
Okay.
Or on the whatever it is. I don't know how the fuck to use that word. But you're sitting there. You're looking at a bunch of people. They're all gonna watch you get hung, and you see there's a bunch of people. Half of the audience is cheering. Half of the audience is laughing.
Yeah, well.
What do you feel? What do you feel better about?
I don't know. I think I'm already I think I have to dissociate because I'm about to die.
Well, let's assume that you've lost the ability to dissociate because they've beaten you so hard.
I don't know. I feel more worse about people cheering. I think cheering feels different because people are happy. You can laugh out of nerves.
Right.
That's what I do. I laugh out of nerves most of the time until the point it's become a part of who I am. So now when I see bad things happen, I've confused like laughter with like fear. So it's just a mix up of the two.
Oh, that's
shock.
gay. That's lame.
That's good. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, on that note,
Nah.
Everybody.
Like seeing somebody dangle from a fucking rope like an ornament is interesting.
Yes.
Shut up.
Especially if they're fighting it. They're someone with a really strong neck.
It's still going. I'm trying to outro the show.
No.
Listen. Oh no, we have an internet thing. I gotta call these people. And
Dude, Gaston did that.
what's going on? Is your phone connected to the internet?
No one nuts like Gaston.
Try and load something.
Okay, let me see. No one's
Okay,
dick
no,
is
wait.
incredibly thick as Gaston's.
Fat.
Yeah. Cause his penis is meaty and heavy. I got fat cock for your ass. Something like that. I don't know. It's something. It goes like
Gaston's dick looks like his fucking arm.
it seems to be okay.
Okay, yeah, it just started loading. I guess it cut out maybe a little bit.
No.
Every last inch of my dick is real big.
What the fuck are you even singing?
No one fucks like Gaston. No one.
Fucks like Gaston. No one sucks like Gaston. No one's dick is incredibly thick as Gaston.
I don't know what this is.
There's no penis is meaty and hearty.
I don't know what that is.
I have much semen to spare. The Gaston song? Yes,
From what?
He's bullshitting.
From Beauty and the Beast.
Shut the fuck up. He's doing the thing. Don't fucking feed into his bullshit.
Beauty and the Beast?
Don't I was like, don't feed into his bullshit.
You had me until you just decided to be even dumber than you.
No, I was like, there's no way he doesn't know who Gaston is. There's
I
no-
honestly don't remember that song, though. I haven't seen Beauty and the Beast probably since the 90s, actually.
Gaston's badass. Well,
Isn't he like a
He's a
rapist?
huge piece of shit and sex pest,
Listen.
but he's badass.
Listen,
Let's hear it.
YouTube poop. It
Oh, I see what you're
rehabilitated.
saying.
It rehabilitated him.
It's amazing what a YouTube poop can do to somebody's images because I swear to God, I used to have such a low opinion of Jared Fogle.
And then he's like, wow.
And I gotta tell you,
And I gotta
lower.
He's fired.
I gotta tell you, like, he's great for YouTube poops.
You actually,
I don't know if that's true.
I don't think I've ever looked up Jared Fogle YouTube poops, and I'm excited.
Oh, man, I'm sure there's a treasure trove.
There must be. And I'm like, how come I've never even thought of that? I just spelled Jared Fogle,
How could I have never thought about a Jared Fogle YouTube poop?
YTP.
How could I never thought that Jared Fogles and his fucking hijinks would make great YouTube?
I mean, it kind of would, to be honest.
He had that puppet show, right? Fogle Rock?
Subway Jared's journey.
Get away from me.
I don't think I have to spell it out because it looks like it's.
Jared Fogle YTP?
It's not. Well, no, I did YTP. I'm gonna spell it out now, but that's already a bad sign. If
it's
you-
probably not. I don't know how many videos of him even exist, really.
Yeah, just the
lot of
commercials, right?
Yeah, but I don't even know how many they were.
YTP.
I mixed him up with the
Jared's
Verizon
trip
guy
to
for a while. And I was like,
I know
is
what you
he-
mean.
I was like, is he still
he
around?
does look like he does look a little bit like the Can You Hear Me Now guy, right?
Like, this nigga is still working.
Or at least in my memory,
Did he die? He's dead, right? Or no?
the Can You Hear Me Now guy?
No, Jared Fogle.
No, he's
No,
still
he's in
alive.
prison or
He's about to
something.
get out, I think, in like a year.
That's insane.
I think that's true, actually. He's either going to get out soon or has been out for like a little bit.
Oh man, that's crazy. If that's
That's crazy.
When is
I can't wait to see him on social media being like, "It was."
Hey, Twitter world.
oh my god,
It's me, Jared
man.
Fogle. MAGA.
Oh man, how do you fuck kids and still get released, man?
Well,
I know, but you know what I mean.
this is a country.
So 2029, he'll be out March 2029.
Okay, so it's a little bit further off than I thought.
Still,
It's still not far
still
enough.
Way too soon.
He should probably die in prison, but like, okay.
Wait, let's see. That's crazy. He must serve at least 85% of his sentence, which is approximately 13 years before eligible parole. Fogle was sentenced to 15 years and 8 months. Okay. In 2015, wow. It felt like it was long.
He got sentenced to the amount of years that was the age of people he was going after?
No, I think they were significantly younger. So it's crazy. He only got 15 years. That's so fucking crazy. I thought like you, whatever.
I really do feel like that should be more even more so than murder. Like
Yes.
that's kind of like that. You should get
Personally,
like the
yes.
fact that people get more sentences or deeper sentences for murder than rape to me is crazy.
Yeah,
I think they should both be insanely long.
I get it, but also
think there needs to be some
feel
sort of real-
personally that, 'cause especially since the person's gone, right? You know, the life has ended. But I feel like it's worse to live the rest of your life being sexually assaulted and stuff, and you have to live with that. So I do feel like it's worse than murder.
I think
you know what I mean?
There
I
needs to
just
be
think-
some sort of like real indication of rehabilitation before you can be released.
I don't know.
Like not like in a way that we can't even conceptualize.
Well, the thing-
but like
the thing-
real. Like
I
you
don't think you
gotta.
can
The thing that makes the
that.
difference, the thing that truly makes the difference for me here, the thing that truly makes the difference here is that like there's no scenario in which a rape makes sense
At all.
Like I can see,
murder
like I
is
can
not
see a scenario
exactly-
where you kill a person.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not murder,
that's
though.
not
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's
like the
but
act, the
an
act
act
of
of
what
kill-
fundamentally like what the act
the act
is.
of killing someone does not always warrant the same kind of punishment. as
No,
murder.
but Kingston, even
Of
like
course not.
even Luigi, you know what I mean? Like I
Look, I still agree
Well,
with
it's
you. to
murder,
some
but it's
degree.
righteous.
he's right, but there's
Yeah.
no righteous rape, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I understand what you're. No, I completely understand what you're saying. It's just, but if it is proven it is murder, it's murder. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So it's like we're talking about.
I'm not saying you shouldn't serve a sentence.
We can make excuses all day for manslaughter, for plenty of
Vehicular
other types
homicide,
of.
lots of stuff.
We can make plenty of, even if it was vicious murder, we can still make excuses. I completely understand what you're saying about there is no accidental rape. There's no. Was it intentional? Was it an accident? There's none of that shit. Like say, the difference between homicide and a fucking manslaughter. Like, there's the difference. What intent is the difference? It's always there is the intent is always vicious. With you can't accidentally rape somebody.
It is violent by its nature of it existing.
It is
and insidious.
a violation. You know, it's like we make jokes about shit like that too because it doesn't feel like societally. If a man gets raped, it's unfortunately. There's some,
Yeah. Even we feel like
it's
even
like
us as we're aware of it.
yes,
Yeah.
Still,
things that have
yeah.
happened, things that have happened to people, things that happen to you or I or whatever in certain situations. It can still. But then if a woman, if anything happens to her, it's just now we can completely focus on like, oh, that's really fucked up. And or kids.
That becomes societal like power dynamics.
Kids is the biggest
also
thing.
more insidious than it usually is. Like murder being also so like detached in the nature you can do it because you could just murder somebody by like driving a car into them or like shooting a gun at them, which takes all of the like the personal attachment out of it.
Yeah.
Because I think if we didn't have guns, murder would go down so much more. People would be like,
Oh, well, clearly.
because they're like, I killed this guy myself and I was near him when he almost died, so I was scared, and then I had to watch him go away on me. You know,
people are cowards. They wouldn't stab and slash people as much as
being
fucking
able to
shooting
beat
somebody.
someone to death you need to be a particular kind of beast to do that.
That's hard.
You know?
Usually it's gang stuff. Usually when people get beaten to death, it's because there's multiple people kicking the shit out of someone's head. And they're fucking, oh, fuck. And then they go to prison. They're like, oh, I ruined my life. I'm like, yeah, dude. Maybe
No, really?
the person that has been unconscious for a minute and you're still kicking them in the head, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
That's so crazy. Like that's so. I've never lost control like that.
No.
I can't imagine.
No.
I've come close, and then when I did, I was terrified. I was like, I can never let this happen to myself again.
That's crazy.
That-
like I don't
he
think
has it in him.
Like I think the angriest I've ever been hasn't even been like a fraction to the point where I'm like willing to kick another person in the head.
No,
I have
especially
been-
when somebody's down. Like,
Yeah.
when,
I've
when the threat is done, like I'm completely shut off.
I've never,
Yeah, me too.
I've never beat someone after they were down before, but I've been so angry that I could have done something.
You could have kept going.
I could have done something really bad, and I got myself back and I was like,
Do you
whoa,
remember
that's
that
not
moment
okay.
why you were so angry?
Yeah, it's a horrible moment. I'm definitely not talking about it on podcast. I'm definitely not talking about that on the podcast.
All right, never mind, brother.
you give it back.
You rewound. That is crazy.
The idea of undoing things is always a little
That's
funny.
a good joke.
Like somebody coming into a room and like spinning in as a bullshit happens and they spin back out.
And then they spit. Oh man!
All right.
The audience is gonna be.
on that note, on that nice uplifting note, that conversation about rape and murder. Welcome to the Snark Tank podcast. If you're just joining us for some reason,
Imagine that.
let me skip to
2.5
Let's
hours.
skip to 2.5 hours in. That's right. I mean, people probably do that. I wouldn't be surprised if people do that.
Some of our fans probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is when the show really starts.
You guys remember this guy?
Michaela, are you crazy? Are you out of your
You mind?
He could have been a rapist. He could have been a pedophile. Why would you do this?
Yeah, you know that. I could have been anyone. Like, you talked to me for the last 4 days.
Why does that guy sound like a fucking Phineas and Ferb?
He sounds like he's a sorry but not Indian.
I guess somebody Have you been noticing people have been editing pitch?
I have seen that. I've seen there's like videos on TikTok now that I see of people like they're talking about something and then they'll pitch it high and then they'll pitch it low. I think it sucks.
I am losing my mind. I almost turned on my camera to make a YouTube sucks so because we already know YouTube sucks, but I was like, no. We were too hard on YouTube. YouTube truly sucks now. Because the way that people are even editing stuff themselves and the way that they're self-centering. Bro, there is a Cumtown archival thing that is now censoring their shit.
Why would you even do that? That's the point of archiving something like that.
It's like I can't begin to. I was like, I can't believe they're censoring words like rape or what. I was just like, I can't. Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
We should do that. By the way, we should start not saying those things.
I'm gonna censor this entire episode.
It'd be crazy. Just one long beep the entire time. We keep the video the same.
It's so loud too. It's gonna be like 11 dBs.
That's crazy.
Like a fucking train.
It's so loud it goes to like absolute zero on your computer. It just doesn't. The computer doesn't know what to do with it.
Yeah,
so just, like,
there's someone sounding in your computer is like your brain's bleeding, but you don't hear anything anymore. You're like, I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, you don't even hear like a ringing. You don't even hear like the absence of sound.
It sounds crazy. Like it's like someone's pouring this bottle of water out your ears. It's blood.
Anyway,
Jesus Christ, your brain is mush. Then it's just coming out.
You would be dead so fast.
Goodbye.
You didn't even read the names.
Oh damn. Oh, we did.
Yeah, we got to read. So yeah.
What did we just
Starting
gaslight
podcast
into thinking? We just did. We say that we did.
That was a quick ad
Yeah,
read.
that's kind of crazy how like you all. I guarantee you the comment that we're going to get is you forgot to read the names. But what's crazy about that is that we did.
Yeah.
You just didn't see it.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
I don't care.
I don't care. Count me down. We're going to read the names of our $25 and up patrons now. Patreon.com/SnarkTank. Remember, you can go over there. Early ad free access, exclusive episodes, all that shit. SnarkTank.shop for merch. Count me down.
Pie.
Great.
3.
Mr. Massive fucking forehead. Proof. Pick. Profile pic is a baby. Or is baby me? It's just a baby. Hotep Vegeta. Nice. Zordon Momdani. The Dead Spider. I started balding at 14. Sween is too dumb to be black. Chris gets his card. Guys, Mossad invented time travel to start the Holocaust and garner sympathy for Israel.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
There would be no great. That sounds like
that'd be an interesting Wolfenstein game.
Whoever that we did that, Christopher.
Yeah, whoever owns Deus Ex needs to get on it. That needs to be the next conspiracy theory.
That'd be insane. Finding out would make me so sad.
Dude, that's so many people.
That would make me so sad.
So many people.
I'm like, holy shit.
You could have done a fraction to get the same result. What the fuck, dude?
You just didn't have to. Those are your people, bro.
Yeah. To me, it's like 9/11. Like, you could have done like 9/11 numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they chose to do millions. We got to make sure. It's Netanyahu.
Some Paul Atreides shit, man. Literally.
We got to make sure. You know, the Holocaust didn't really happen. Now we're going to actually make it happen. We have the technology.
We have the technology to go back and make the Holocaust happen.
America paid for it.
Like before they find out that it's the Nazis were right the whole time. The white supremacists that are telling that it didn't happen, they were right the whole time. Now we got to actually go do it.
That'd be some fucked piece of history. That'd bother me so bad. I'd be like, whoa.
I think I would just retire in the woods. I don't think I would want to participate in society anymore.
You gotta leave society. Yeah,
I'd be like, fuck this. I can't live in a society where, first of all, white supremacists were right the whole time. Being like, oh, it never happened and stuff. And like, it literally didn't. And then they time traveled and made it happen. I'd be like, I'm fucking out of here, dude. No way.
that would be
this
too
place.
much.
I'd put cinder blocks on my feet and I'd force myself to have to become a mermaid. I'd go there and I'm like, either I die or I adapt immediately.
I would just spend my days busking in the subway.
Insane. In the subway?
I would just busk in the subway.
No, okay.
And that's it.
That's fair.
That's all I would do. I wouldn't do nothing after that.
Hey, sir, could you please get the fuck out?
I can only if sir, can you get the fuck out means sir, can you play Wonderwall? Then yes.
Yeah, I can absolutely do that.
I always get those two mixed up.
Sorry.
Get the fuck out and where's Wonderwall?
Where's Wonderwall?
Ray getting my dick sucked by an elephant trunk. Texas Red. Delta
Excedrin?
Gamma. I'm sorry?
You have Excedrin? Or Tylenol, ibuprofen, or anything?
I have like Advil.
Advil. That'll work.
Do you need
Yeah, can I grab an Advil
Yeah,
while
go
you're
ahead.
reading?
well, I should
You
want to read these for a second?
Yeah, you
All right.
read them
Yeah.
so you can find them for me. That'd be great.
I just read Delta Gamma.
Okay.
And my head's about to
A big gay beetle sucking dick for the taste. I literally fed this toddler last week. Why is it still crying? Squimp is bugs. Clamio Esquire the Third. I'm a cuck. I'm a homo. Cuck by Fagio head. Hate that. Usurd Guildmaster. Beatles hung his Beetle Girl. Colin Moriarty. Search the portal radio loop 10 hours. And Ask USA. Sween said the rich starts at over 500K. What? Sween said rich starts
Bottoms
at
up.
500K annually. By the way, I did not say it starts at 5. I feel like that's what I consider truly rich. Did not say it starts there. That's fucking crazy. If you paid attention,
you had a crazy take that day.
if you paid attention, I did not say that. You should probably chew your own dick off your body.
Well, you were arguing that a couple 100K isn't rich.
I wouldn't consider.
He's saying that because Lily's not that far off, and he's trying to be like, I'm not elite, even though I spend $200
It's like,
at the theaters.
It's like when Bernie was like, a billionaires.
Bernie still won't call it a genocide, by the way.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Marjorie Taylor Greene called it genocide before Bernie Sanders.
That is crazy.
What a
actually.
world we're living in.
Yeah, what a world.
Continue.
I wonder what the fuck he's waiting for. Like, because he's already saying all the things that I don't. That's such a weird.
He agrees with everything about it except for that last word. And it's
some
like,
some
and it's
people
not, he
call
doesn't,
that.
No, but
he
that's the
doesn't
thing.
even
It's like
agree
I
with
feel
it.
like he intellectually thinks that's true. Well, that's what, everything that he says indicates that he believes that that's true, but he won't say it. It's
Has
very
he never
weird.
called it a genocide?
No,
Actually,
I don't know why he won't either.
It just everything that he says
Has he
indicates
never
that he
said-
believes that.
Indicate that it is a genocide.
So, yeah.
The whole thing is what is it about that? Why won't he cross that line? I'm wondering. I don't know.
Yeah, because he doesn't take APEC money.
As far as I'm concerned, he does not.
He doesn't. So like I'm just like I
criticizes
genuinely.
them. He acknowledged that it's a famine that's self-created. Man created.
I don't know.
Like
I
what
don't- I
about?
don't know.
Are you sure he hasn't used the word? I feel.
I
Like that
swear to
seems-
God, I swear to you,
He's still.
he has
people
not
are still
called it
trying to
a
ask him like, why won't you? And he's like, some people call it that. And then I think somebody even like pointed out like, oh, Marjorie Taylor Greene was like good for her or something, some shit like that. I'm like, that's crazy. Like, what do you just say it?
I think it's such a weird hill to not.
Yeah, especially
Like you're already.
you're a politician.
He's on the
Just
hill.
fucking lie, asshole.
He's on the hill.
That's like you're about to
He helped
win.
build the hill, and he's like, "All right, good."
That's like you're
this
about
isn't a
to-
hill though. This is a mound.
That's like the.
Just lie.
Bernie Sanders
politician,
not
just lie.
calling what's happening in Gaza a genocide is like it's like The Last of Us 2. Where like you've already killed all these people. Why are you just kill the person? Just kill the person that you set out to kill. You've
Right,
killed
at the-
100 people
right,
already.
right,
like
right.
you might as well.
Yeah, why
What are
now?
you doing? Why
That
now?
is the only moment of
Like,
the game.
you've-
I'm like, this is actually
You've
really
come
stupid.
so far and
You-
done so many. You've already committed to this so deep, more so than most people. Just do it.
You're just gonna go back home and be alone. Kill the bitch at least.
Yeah, the one that did a lot of horrific things. You didn't even properly avenge your loved ones.
Like I get it. The fuck shit she did was kind of caused by the guy you love, but also like might as well clean up, you know.
Yeah. Look, it's a
So she can't come back after. That's the reason why I would do shit
Look,
like that.
Abby didn't have to. Abby could have been a bigger person, but she
Yeah.
wasn't.
It's a fine game. It's a fine ending.
But I'm just saying. So like the whole idea of like, oh, she was just doing revenge. I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna revenge you. Like, what are you talking about? Cycle of violence. Why not?
What a rotten way to die.
That golf club shit was crazy. That game was crazy. I was like, yo, I don't like the guy, but like, man.
All right. Let's read some more.
I got to squimp his. I got past. I got the one we were talking about what I said about money. Sween said, what you call it?
And rounding out the list, King of Haphazard. All right.
She said Rich starts over at $500K annually. The CEO of Sex has finally announced Sex 2. I'm going to kill the president with a mortar. Jesus Christ. Evil LeVar Burton be like, don't take a look. It's not in a book. Ignoring Hailstorm. Gay Saul Goodman.
I can see a rainbow during a storm. You know?
Yeah. They're actually famously interlinked.
It'd be like listening Heat Wave or something like that. Like it wouldn't be ignoring Hailstorm.
It would be like watching Heat Wave or something.
What exactly is the
opposite of reading is reading
a rainbow though?
Like a heat wave.
No,
because like I
think literally, what's that shimmer? What's that? You know, in the desert.
Oh, I don't know what you call that.
I don't know what that is called.
Like the waves.
Yeah, the heat
wave.
Is that actually called a heat wave?
That's what I think. That's all I can think of.
That's what I think too. But like, I feel like that feels too sci-fi to be correct.
The opposite of a rainbow.
Don't Google that.
Google's gonna be like, kill yourself.
Actually, I'm curious. Wait, hold on. Like, I am curious what it would say.
What is the
What's the opposite of a rainbow?
Yeah, ask that, and then ask what are you supposed to call those things heat waves? Because we call societally we call it heat wave when it gets hot as shit.
The opposite of a rainbow is a snow gun.
Is this? No. A bow.
They're
bow
giving
gun.
me the color rainbow. I don't know.
It's not gonna happen.
It ain't real. It's not real.
Just be like, put antonym. Rainbow antonym.
That's still opposite.
Yeah, but I feel like you saying opposite, it's gonna like get confused with.
Google the synonym for opposite.
If you specifically say, antonym, it might mean they mean literally the reverse of a rainbow.
Oh, and also he's serious. He's using fucking grammatical.
Yeah, he's using
he's using linguistic terminology.
Dumb Latin shit or wherever the fuck that is. I don't even know.
It's probably fucking German.
It probably is. Some Anglo-Saxon.
2 rats in a trench coat. Sam Porter bitches. Sween drinking so much chia seed water his piss looks like frog eggs. Yeah. The fetish porn of Chris fapping with toothpaste. Berserker Beetle's big bouncy backside. Reckless Rhino. The Sloker 2 Why So Derpy. Would you rather sweat piss or every time you come it comes out of your tear ducts? Gay-tarded Trumpstein. Go Cock, Go Hanel, and Go Tent versus Vegeta and Spunks.
Cool.
Piccolo voice. Special needs canon. The goon.
The fuck was that about?
The Goon Moon slurping up beetle clit dribble. At least 1 in 5 people will pronounce DR Congo as Dr. Congo in their lifetime. Right. The worms bursting out of RFK Jr.'s face like Diego in Dead Rising 3 whilst he's on trial. L from Death Note trying to figure out if you guys are gay or not. Derek Chauvin Derek not Chauvin is innocent. # free him. Sweeney comes in bowling ball finger holes and puts them back on the rack.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
It's real. It's real.
It's real.
Round-eyed Asian using a discarded colon as a replacement tube sock. Shirt man saying, "I will not die a monster." As he puts, it's crazy. Shirt man saying, "I will not die a monster," as he puts himself on a shirt after Peterman brought him back to sanity.
Stupid.
So stupid. Like, that's such a crazy image.
Reality's like shattering.
I don't even know
what the fuck's going on.
Guys, if you're new to this show and you just picked, I don't even know how far back you'd have to go to find
like
Shirt
at least
Man.
2 years.
Like,
at least 2
no, it
years.
hasn't been that long. That's crazy. We were here in person with Short Man.
No,
yeah, we were for sure.
Shirt Man was first invented in on the cam. I'm positive.
There's no shot.
I'm positive.
Yeah, HIV positive maybe.
I don't think so.
I'm pretty confident it was here.
I don't think we made it up here. I think we made it up when we were on
All right,
chat.
Someone with tism, find the first episode.
Guys, was Shirt Man brought up when we were still on chat?
I don't think it was. but
I swear
I
to
think
God
it
we were here in
was.
person.
I don't think it was. I think it was here too. But
Maybe it was a sick day, and maybe like
Tism. Somebody get it.
somebody go figure it out.
Somebody will figure it
And
out.
spam him to death with the answer. Don't let him
That's
every
not-
day.
That's not gonna
Every day
kill
at
me.
12:45
Yeah.
p.m.
That's not gonna kill me. That's gonna.
How about every day at 4:03 a.m.?
How about
I'll be asleep. I don't care.
every 25 and 30 of every hour? Send him the answer to that question. Intentionally raising several children so that they have their left and right switched up.
That they don't know which side is
That's
which.
crazy.
Just
That
fucking them up.
sucks.
That's so needless.
Or putting the kid's shoes on the wrong foot for the rest of their life.
It's so
So therefore their feet bend the wrong way.
you really
I'm gonna
can't
bind my kids' feet. Wait, what?
like Chinese foot binding?
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course.
I'm a traditionalist.
Chinese?
Oh, interesting.
It's a Chinese traditionalist.
Interesting.
You guys didn't know my last name is Yao?
Me?
Whoa.
Yeah, my last name is Yao Ming.
Well,
Derek Yao Ming, you stupidest motherfucker of all
goddamn.
time.
Well, fucking konnichiwa, my friend.
You guys didn't know that. You didn't know that.
I think
Yao is my dad.
I think they say Chihuahua.
No, ni hao, right?
What are you talking about? What?
Huh?
What you talking about?
Holla.
Why'd you say that?
What?
Am I alive?
What are you eating? What are you eating right now?
A frank and a bun?
I don't want to be eating this, but
A
it's
pig in a blanket?
I went to the pretzel place of the Union Station, and I was like, "Hey, let me get one of those hot dog pretzels." There, we don't have that. We have sausage, and it has maple flavor. I'm like, "That sounds disgusting. Give it to me."
He busted right in his face. And one of those hot dogs.
And
Come.
Nothing like things I've never heard of
yeah,
from a train station.
yeah,
Maple sausage pretzel.
yeah, it's like you get so it has the pretzel batter around it, sausage. It's like a breakfast thing. It's fine.
It's a charcoal pea smoothie.
I'd try it.
Yeah, why not? They're putting charcoal in all sorts of weird shit.
Yeah, you are.
Sween hate is forced and gay. I go garbanzo on her bean till that chick peas. Brought to you by Goya Beans. Blonde, blue-eyed German man reminiscing about his romantic seal clubbing retreat with Chris. If Ackman can get Roger Clark, so can you cowards. Mr. Handsome. Oh, someone reached out to me and they said that like they got into contact with the Duke Nukem voice actor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get this message too?
No, I didn't get
Oh, okay.
about
Well,
it.
that sounded like you were agreeing with me. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
And they asked, they brought him up, that we brought him up on the show, and he was like, yeah, I'll go on. I don't know what we're going to do about that. I mean, that would be an interesting, strange guest.
yeah.
I got to brush up on my Duke Nukem
I mean,
if we're going to have...
Hanging out with that wedding was actually a good fucking time.
He was really fun.
Hanging out. We hung out with him. We were doing a rehearsal. We hung out with him, and it was a fucking ball.
Do you think you'll remember anyone?
He said he had a great time at that wedding. Like,
Okay.
So he was pretty specific about it. So, maybe. I mean...
You might remember me. That's it.
I don't remember you.
I'm the only memorable
You were
person.
delicious.
Anyway, I'm gonna go on to the second page here.
You just forgot to mention that you fucked him.
Wow, Derek, we didn't guess. Thanks for letting us know.
It'd be hilarious if you choked on it. And
I
died.
almost did. I inhaled a piece and I was like, whoa, that was close. That was a close one.
It's always a near miss with that shit.
Oh, man.
Anyway, Trump's comically small penis and Sween's huge tooth gap. Thugzilla powering up with 80,000 gallons of malt. GTA 4 swing set glitch. On some Mario Brothers shit after the bill passed. Chris's neighbors getting fed up with the noise and taking revenge by fucking Sween and Chris and making Chris and Derek watch. Jack WFM, Sween calling me British is so offensive. I'm from New Zealand, eat a dick. I commit crime to play tag with the police.
And they just can't
Tag,
catch
you're
you.
it.
You slap a cop in the back of the head really hard. You slap him so hard, you pull hand back and it's like blood on the back of your hand. And then you run off and the cop's like...
You slap him so hard on the back of the head, his eye falls out.
I think that cop is dying in seconds. There's blood on your head.
I ever think about that, like hitting someone so hard, they like back of the head hard as blood. And it's like...
I think they're done at that point.
You
There's blood. I can't. It's already like the softest part of your fucking head.
Imagine you hit somebody.
splat.
Imagine you hit somebody so hard in the back of the head, and they fall down, and then they crawl to a nearby porch, and then walk on all fours in a circle under it 3 times, and then go to sleep and die.
I'm like, whoa, that's insane.
I would love to die like a dog like that.
Yeah, me too.
I wanna die quiet. Like I made up.
It's so unconvincing.
Like I keep.
Yeah, me too.
I brought up this joke to my friends last night. We were like, you imagine someone like, you walk in a room and someone's like sitting on like a stool, like in the middle of an empty room, and they have no clothes on, but they have like a fucking washcloth over their lap and then a pistol on it. It's like,
What the hell is that?
What the fuck?
That sounds like a nightmare I had once.
Like, what the
Why would you, like, what do you do?
Like, are you gonna kill yourself? Like, yeah, I was planning on doing it. Like, okay, my bad. Sorry to interrupt you.
I didn't mean to interrupt
I
you.
guess that what do you do at that point? Like, don't do it, or
I'm like,
Relatively
who might have stopped someone from
mundane
doing that,
returning
I feel like that feels rude.
of a stick shift.
agree.
GTA.
I know.
Big meaty stinks. Canola Joe will be Chris's bisexual awakening. New superhero idea. Ankle monitor man.
ankle monitor man?
Someone on probation.
Just some guy on probation, I guess. That sucks.
I'm out here avoiding parole. I refuse to be paroled. I refuse. Don't parole me. Don't.
If you parole me, I will imperil you.
That's pretty good.
The imperolator.
Barely.
He's the guy who's been following Spider-Man for the last 35 years.
I've only
Making
decided
shit worse for him.
Gay actor, good luck, Jonathan. Kevin Spacey. Sorry, I can't. I had a burrito.
The somebody poorly photoshopped the Punisher having a Hulk Buster.
What do you mean?
Did you see that?
Why would he have a Hulk? Well, he does get the War Machine shit eventually,
like-
but
Poorly. It's funny because it's just poorly edited.
I would love if they let him kill Hulk in a movie. I think that'd be really funny.
Like, let's do this green or some shit.
Let's do this opposite of red, right? That's the opposite color of red, right? Green, right?
Well, he's a greenling. The Hulk is a greenling.
A Green Knight.
No, a greenling.
A greenling.
Why is he a ling? Don't lings mean tiny?
Is he Asian?
Well, he's tiny for him.
Is he Asian?
What is?
So he's like,
Asian Hulk. That was Amadeus Cho was Hulk for a little bit. Actually,
yeah. So
He's
so
Asian. He's
so allow,
Korean, I think.
so allow me to
I
explain.
can't tell by appearance.
Yeah.
I can't look at him and tell.
I mean, yeah, that you shouldn't be able to. It's weird if you like.
I actually can
You
tell.
see those-
somewhat.
you see those-
People think I'm lying.
That's
though.
weird. You shouldn't know that.
What? What do you mean?
I think some
I
of you
can
have
tell
different
what kind of
facial
Asian
features.
you are.
Some of them have different facial features.
I
Not
can-
like
I can-
wildly different, but some
I
of them.
can tell Chinese from everybody else.
I think
I think
there's
so.
been way too much like just like say
Japanese and
Americans-
Korean, I can never tell.
I think there's way too much everybody's been fucking. So like I think
I can tell a
I think it's actually high key racist. when
I can
people
tell a
think they
Caribbean
can
from a
tell.
Black American in appearance,
I think
and
to-
Africans too.
I think to like say okay, I know what Ethiopian looks like, for example.
I know what
lot
a
of-
Sudani looks like too.
just because of
And a
like
Somali as well.
I can see the North and South mixed in you. Yeah, I get it.
Right.
You're from Somalia, aren't you?
People look. Some people look distinct.
Yeah, you're very hungry. I get it.
That's crazy.
I get it. Yeah.
How much do you like bolts?
I can take educated guess, but I can't like say. Sometimes
I couldn't say with certainty.
I'll see a motherfucker with the biggest fucking nose, and it's like, oh, well, that can be attributed to a Frenchman. That can be attributed to somebody in the Mediterranean. That can be attributed to
Italian.
It's actually that's the thing where it's like you can't
That's
can't automatically
broad. It's a broad feature.
do the fucking Fiddler in the Roof shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Or-
why you got to add some commerce into it, and you figure it out.
That's crazy.
immediately.
That's crazy.
See those videos? You see the videos of the guys?
See what happens.
Have you seen the videos of the guys like spraying fucking Hasidic Jews with like water bottles or like water guns?
Why?
What do you mean? Because people are anti-Semitic. Actually,
Yeah,
Well, of course.
I know it's.
right. There's actual
We
Nazis.
know.
There's actual Nazis. Even
Yeah.
though people were all same deal.
But yeah, so there's just people like literally just like they're minding their own business and they're just like spraying it with water.
Hey.
It's just like it's so obnoxious.
What are you
I think
doing?
it's so insane because like
You
every
ruined my girls.
every
They were gonna frizz.
every Hasidic Jew I've ever met in my life has been really cool.
I don't
Like-
think I've met enough.
Every single one.
I saw one steal like a guy's golf cart. It was weird.
What?
Like they were golfing. This dude was golfing.
Oh, they were golfing. Okay.
And then like this group of his city, they commandeered his golf cart. It's on video. It's like they're like,
stop,
like,
Jewish business. And then
They grabs you and flings you.
they have the
Like
power.
throws you down
like,
and you.
like Team Rocket would fucking blast off.
Yeah,
at the
they
end.
toss you. They toss you. They have the authority to commandeer vehicles. Can you imagine?
Dude, it's crazy.
Jewish endeavors. Get out
I've
the
never
vehicle
seen anything
right now.
like that. Like where they were just like, oh yeah, we're gonna use this.
He opens the thing and he opens his wallet or whatever, and it's just like I don't even know, like what, like a picture of Larry David or something.
It's just like, oh, okay, all right, no problem.
I didn't know you were chill like
They
that.
get out. It's morphin time. It's just like, what's about that?
That's
What are they
crazy.
gonna morph into?
What's their pH balance?
They're Jewish people.
What?
We're acidic Jews.
What would you do if you went to ET's home planet and everyone was wearing clothes? Heath eating truck stop sushi on the regular. Gids, fee fi fo cum. Can we get an extra ammo about Derek's Aunt May fanfic?
I don't know. Well, yeah, what would that even do?
That's not extra ammo. Where
Because
this
it's
is
like
one thing.
it's technically already kind of mapped out. Would you guys just fill
You
in
can
the
cast
blanks?
it. You can cast it.
You know what?
Something like that.
We'll make an extra ammo that's that. And since you asked for that only, that'll be as long as it needs to be. And that'll be your extra ammo.
I like
And then when it's a 5-minute episode, you can't complain.
That's so fucking mean.
That would be ridiculous.
I like it.
Why be Microsoft when you can be macro hard? The Palestinian assassins got Ozzy Osbourne. Can we Obama when he met Michelle be like, let me be queer. Vladimir Putang.
Putang. I like that.
Kingston is becoming genuinely irritating to listen to. Please fire him now.
Is that a joke?
I don't know.
Thank you for your patronage.
Thanks for paying me.
Yeah.
I love it. No, genuinely, I do love it. Please keep doing it.
I don't know. I think we both could stand to enunciate better. Like I've noticed that like it bothers me that I don't enunciate as well as I should. But
Like what?
I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I just feel like I've noticed it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've not been
I noticed
enunciating?
those things for me though.
For you, I guess I never thought that. This motherfucker though.
What do you
I've
mean?
gotten into the habit of kind of intentionally like trailing.
Enunciation? You don't think you have an issue with that?
I don't.
You clearly have an issue.
Yeah.
I do too.
I didn't. I guess. Yeah.
I feel like I hear it from me, but whatever.
Well, yeah.
Blanca's taint tastes like apple Jolly Rancher. Jesus Christ. The Irish have a slur for redheads that's just the word ginger, but you pronounce the first letter in the G like in good. Ginger is crazy. Mr. Pants. Sween, how do you feel about the new Spider-Man set?
I'm
Magic the
excited. I'm so
Gathering.
excited.
Tresemme soap. Cardboard pie.
Soap?
Huh?
Tresemme is soap?
I thought it was always soap.
I thought that's all it was.
It's
shampoo and soap. Yeah, shampoo and soap.
Yeah, I figured.
I've never seen their soap before.
I've never seen it, but I
Is
just.
Tresemme for ladies?
I use it. This is great.
They probably got. I mean, women probably have better shampoo generally.
I have a
All skin, all
The
care
Tresemme-
stuff probably just better.
Although I don't know if that's true though, because like
Those you
I'm
put
not
like
gonna say
two
that.
things in it to make it like 1,000% more expensive.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
You ever bought?
Henry-
You ever bought female pants? That shit's so fucking expensive. Lady pants are so expensive.
That's why they shouldn't wear nothing.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I
mean,
second it.
honestly, dude.
Let them pussies hang out.
Life would be better if they were all just fucking whores.
Everybody was fucking. Everybody wouldn't be so.
We should be
mad.
manosphere, but like old school manosphere. Like there's this new school manosphere where like women shouldn't be like should cover up and not do. Like we should just do the exact opposite.
Yes, because that sex negative.
Why aren't you
manosphere is
naked?
Crazy to me.
We should.
Why aren't you naked and doing nothing else?
We should give women more rights to do shit so we don't have to.
That's what I'm talking about, dude.
Henry of
Like-
Galitz, the Bohemian man whore, bastard butt boy of Sir Ratfuck Kumbila, Nighard Zighard, serial crop dusting Harry Potter actor Manuel Sniff ass or ass sniff. Kingston cheats on Lily via colonoscopy. Y'all think Sister Freed was pegging Father Ariandel? Sweeney be like Once Upon a Time. Critical Role campaign 4. Just in Israel, or Izzy Israel has miraculously passed away. Bats and Palestinians can now rest easy. Whew, my
It's
eyes.
just one of the most cruel things. Like it's just the plot of RoboCop. Like when you think about it, is that not like the most cruel fucking thing where they
What are you talking about?
dude dies on work and they resurrect him to work forever? Essentially,
Yeah, I don't even think they pay him.
like
'Cause
yeah,
now
why,
he's-
think they
'cause
pay
now
him.
why
he's-
would they need
he's
to?
property.
Because now he's property, right?
I was like, isn't that the worst fucking thing?
That is kind of what
Imagine becoming
that is kinda what
RoboCop. That
the-
probably really sucks.
That is kind of what the Deus Ex game is, the second one.
Yeah.
Or the one that I'm playing right now. I didn't ask for this.
Because the worst is he's not even like a limber one. He's not even like an android that's cool.
Oh no,
He's
fucking,
just mostly a bot.
It's like there's like a fucking giant dildo in his ass. The way he walks, it's just like, like he seems
Watch
so
it,
uncomfortable.
punk.
Yeah,
What a shame.
your move, knit. And they're like, whoa. I know you're in Detroit,
Not
but
a
you got
single black person's present right now. What was that about?
You gotta tone it down.
What a shame.
You scared me,
Shame.
Blackie. No one here's black.
What a rotten way to die.
Beep beep.
Beep. Sweeney and Kanye
Kill
for president
black
2028.
Exclusively.
Exclusively.
Goon Devil, the man without cum, hammering my dick flat to grind smithing levels. I call it Excalibur now. Am meeting Sonic the Hedgehog and gaining a corporeal body. Oh my goodness! Search Peter Lorre fish battle. Adam ruins everything, but she's not Adam and she's not ruining anything. Procrastinating suicide.
I'm
Nice.
feeling later.
I'm too tired to kill myself today.
And you just end up living and thriving, and you're like, well, maybe I don't want to do it anymore.
I don't know
Because
about
I've
that.
lived so long.
And then when
Smitchy
your
the
life's
Kid.
perfect, you kill it.
Yeah.
Kill yourself.
The second your life's perfect, bam, ALS.
When we life's perfect.
ALS, damn.
When we life's perfect, your kid walks in the room, fucking.
Dude, I'm scared.
On lap gun.
Fucking a gun.
I'm scared of crazy shit like that.
Kid's like, what?
Those like freak things that just happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's not even like a freak accident or nothing. It's just like, well, your brain's just gonna kill you now.
There's no point of being afraid of that for me. It's like what it's like.
Well, I'm not sitting here like, flinching at the idea
Like
of
I
it.
can't
He's
even
like
worry.
shivering.
I
It's
can't
just
even,
an uncomfortable thing. Like sometimes I think about it and I'm like, oh man, this
I
could all
can't-
be for nothing.
I can't. Well, ultimately, technically, it is.
Well,
That's true, yeah.
So it's like
Working-
whatever.
yeah.
So it's like
So that's why you're supposed to
Enjoy it.
Spread your seed and then die.
Oh, okay, I'll take that advice.
I just enjoy it. I'm like, hey man, I'm
If
here
you
right
get
now.
diagnosed with something crazy,
Go out and spread your
start
faulty seed.
seeding.
Yeah, I don't even think I would really do treatment. I would
Become
just kind of
Sam Cedar.
Sam
Yeah,
Cedar
you
because he's
basically-
spreading his
that's
seed
how
all over the
much you
place.
seed. That's his name.
I wish I could impersonate him.
son. I can't.
It's impossible.
hard.
It's like
He has the only thing.
it's like not Kermit.
You gotta say 1,000 times to finish one sentence though. That's one thing that I noticed about him that makes me want to kill myself sometimes. I listen to him. If he's not in a role, he's like and then like I'm like, bro, please, you've been doing this for decades. You gotta stop saying so fucking much. Like, you can say it every once in a while, sure. But next time, I'm sorry that I'm saying this because I might ruin it for you. Because it's one of those things that you probably never noticed. And
with Sam Cedar?
And then I pointed out, and he says like 5,000 times.
Well, you want to know a secret?
Uh-huh.
You couldn't possibly ruin Sam Cedar for me.
Oh,
'Cause I don't watch Sam Cedar.
Okay. I watch the Majority Report every once in a while.
I usually just watch Kyle, and then like maybe I'll watch other things too sometimes. But
Yeah.
like generally, it's just like I find their setup to be kind of annoying.
You're just haters because they're
There's a woman on
Gay.
screen. I don't like it.
Good point. I hadn't thought of that.
yeah.
There's a woman on screen.
I'm really,
Can't do it.
I'm really picky with like the
do
sets
it.
that people use.
It is an interesting
some reason-
color.
Yeah, like it's just
That
kind of
light blue.
Well, it's more. It's not even the color. It just
know
kind of.
what it is.
It feels old. Like it just kind of feels like it's. It feels like 2006. Like
Well-
there's something about that room.
I feel like it's been around that long, so
No, I yeah.
so probably
It's never changed. Like it's kind of like how like I don't mind Kyle at his desk or whatever, but like whenever it's Kyle and Crystal in that weird room, I hate it.
It's
I don't watch any like anytime that the screen flashes white and it's Crystal and Kyle, I don't watch it. Not even necessarily because I don't care about what Crystal has to say. I just genuinely like I hate how the camera is so far away. The audio is always worse.
It is.
And so I'm just like, I can't do this.
I'll
I'm sorry,
be
but
fucking damned if I sit in front of a screen and have a white woman
See
tell me
some
about politics.
okay. Well,
I'd rather die by
I saw that
fire.
Emma Vinland. She said she recently went on her honeymoon. I was like, Somebody married her?
What the hell? That's so mean for no reason.
Not nice. Holy crap. What I said was fucked up too, but whoa, that was a bit mean.
I have absolutely zero problem with it, but I just thought it was a good opportunity.
That is a great
joke.
That caught me by surprise. Anyway, Switchy the Kid, Adam Ruins Everything versus
I made
Sheldon
me make
Cooper.
a heart with my hand.
Oh, we got a new one here. Nay Giger.
Hey!
Surprised it took this long to get that.
Nay
Actually,
Giger. It's pretty cool.
Indiana Jones.
Get it.
You didn't get it the first time you heard it.
You imagine?
I get it. So stupid.
Oh shit, man. Life is beautiful, man.
Sure.
It's a good name.
Indiana Jones and the Jerkin of the Crystal Penis.
New shirt. So Bazigger and Nay Giger.
Oh my God.
You gotta do Nate Higgers, man.
No.
And Nate Higgers.
This is such a terrible idea.
I love Nate Higgers. That's such a fucking good one.
I do like creating a character
On
named
the
Nate
lack
Higgers.
biggers.
Creating a character named Nate Higgers. He's like such a serious person, you know?
Yeah.
Nate Higgers.
It's Dreamline with Nate Higgers.
I made that joke when I was maybe in 6th grade the first time, and I could not stop
I'm
laughing.
sure you were dying.
I was like, it was like
Everyone's just
seeing-
looking at you like,
He laughed so
It's not
hard.
funny.
He laughed so hard that when he made the joke, he weighed about as much as he does now. And when he finished laughing,
I was the size of a
was
6th
my
grader.
size.
I was the size of a 6th grader, a hungry looking one too.
Fagliacci the gay
Steam
clown, my new
pouring
D&D
off my
weapon,
body.
+4 bludgeoning hamster and a sock, Yush,
figured
meth
something out.
slinging vampire.
Meth?
Yeah.
okay.
Fly me to your ass and let me come inside your ass. Let me see what cum is like inside your fucking ass.
Vampire feeding you meth is interesting.
I want to see the next lyric, man. Keep going.
Oh, yeah.
In other words,
Hurry up.
I
In other
fuck
words-
dudes.
I fuck men. In other words, men fuck me. I don't know. 24 karat gold Sweeney Labubu. Craig the Canadian. Should we get a Labubu made?
La Sweeney.
Yes. Clearly,
La
right?
Sweeney. La
Yeah.
Of course.
It has to be one of you guys.
Course.
It has to be one of you guys though. It can't be me.
Why?
Because it's too much of me directly. You gotta be one of you
Okay,
guys.
yeah, we could do.
It'd be a little Derek. It just comes with bread, comes in a vial of cum with it.
That's fucking insane. Okay.
All right.
It's like, what the fuck? Why does it come with
Remember those
cum?
toys that had came with slime? Do you remember
Yeah.
those?
Yeah.
It was like
Someone had to at least once, be like,
Don't want to bust it in them. That's crazy.
that's disgusting. That never even crossed my mind.
not mine until just.
But you remember,
now.
right? Like they had toys like that.
Yeah.
You know what? I remember it too. Like it was the coolest fucking thing ever. Actually, now that I'm remembering it, we're talking about this and it's like reigniting memories. But like Spider-Man 3, they had the Sandman action figures with like the sand in like a vial.
Oh,
and it
shit.
was like it wasn't like real sand. It was like play sand. Like what is it like
Like moon sand.
like moon sand. And so like you could just use it and like make whatever the fuck you want out of it. It was
That's
so
really
fucking
cool.
cool. Such a dumb toy though, because it was just Thomas Hayden Church in a stupid shirt. But like but it was cool sand.
Bro, it's just the fucking same thing. 3:30 alarm clock.
Yeah, it's my work alarm clock, man. No.
You gotta work out at 3:30.
Craig the
when you're at
Canadian.
work.
I know it's on every day.
I see.
The Who's Right podcast has better intros than you. It's your boy Shawnee D, and thank God for Asian women. Thank God for Stellar Blade nude mods. Cum Shot Gaming
They're
trademark.
trying to bench
At
the
Grok,
apartment building.
is this true? Sweeney making up the Annihilator and saying Vader and Obi-Wan fought there. Enigma Kiwi, Loki, the new War of the World should be the first watch along movie. I was actually thinking this literally this morning.
I'll be down.
Because I was like, there were movies that I was thinking about. It's like, it's not, I don't know, something. They're not bad movies to do it, but like as an inaugural movie, like none of them felt right. That feels perfect.
Our next purchase, let's get whatever we need.
Yeah. I have the splitter. It really was just like, we should bring headphones, by the way.
Oh yeah. Bring headphones.
For when we do it. But I was literally, it's so funny. I was literally thinking this morning, where it's like, this is an unprecedented 0 on Rotten Tomatoes. Like that's probably the worst movie that's been released in the last like
Century?
15 years.
That's awesome.
Century.
Probably longer. Like I don't know of anything that has that low. of a score. So yeah, easily that will absolutely be the first thing.
I like that.
We just have to set aside time. I guess like one of these days we'll
We'll figure
I guess
it out.
next whatever. The next time we record on a day that we aren't doing an extra ammo, we'll just like use it for like
Oh, yeah.
yeah. And then we'll do that.
Gangster, dog.
That'll be fun.
Keep it gangster.
God,
he's
yeah,
such
it
an
looks
overrated rapper.
War of the Worlds.
I can't even
He just has a good voice, that's all.
who?
Ice Cube, he has a very commanding voice. To me, he should have just been a hype man.
Yeah.
Because he has a very good voice. Like, say, a lot of people like Today is a Good Day. I think that's a fucking terrible song. I love the beat.
Yeah.
Love
Oh,
the
really?
Beat. Love the beat. It's just, I go listen to it again. It's probably...
It's nothing special about it, but it's not a bad song. It's
I think
it's a thug having a good day for once.
I'm okay with the concept. I think the patterns are so. I can't fuck with it. I hate listening to it.
They're not like anything special.
Just
Like,
woke up and had sex in the morning. Gotta thank God. My ass is fucking big, but that's kind of odd.
I prefer his
breast is in the smog.
I prefer
No.
his Nemesis's work. Was it Water Sphere, I think is his name?
Water Sphere.
Yeah, the guy.
it'd be fire sphere or fire triangle.
Fire's not the opposite of ice.
What's something hot?
I don't know. Fucking
Ice is cold.
a
so what is
stove.
hot? A stove god.
Stove. What?
That's a real rapper, actually.
Stove God.
Yeah, stove god cooks.
Man, that sucks.
Stove God cooks. Okay.
Yeah, he's a drug dealer.
We're
He's a
really
cook
running
on a
out.
stove.
Like I knew when rappers started doing the like.
Get it.
I mean, I knew when the Lil started happening. I was like,
that happened way before us, though.
No, yeah, but when
We're like-
I noticed that it was a common thing, I was like, oh man, yeah. And then it got to the point where like, let's just misspell shit,
Oh yeah, you gotta.
like with like ones and shit.
Lil was like a very
XXX Tentacion. That was the first thing I was like, oh, it's done, it's over.
the 6ix9ine
like
thing?
now it's like we're approaching. Now it's like AI basically.
I think he stole that like Tech
6ix9ine.
because Tech 9 has a 9 in his fucking name instead of the I.
I hate it.
And I'm like,
I hate it
you're
so much.
gay. But whatever.
I think rap.
That alone made me not listen to Tech 9 for the longest time. I'm not even joking.
I think
I just
artist
thought it was
names
such
are
a
just
stupid thing to
stupid in
see on my
general.
I
list.
have a complicated relationship with him because I think he's a great artist. I think he's a great chopper, but he has so much cringe surrounding his catalog. Like I guess he's releasing a new album called like Ghetto Psycho or something, and I was like, I am absolutely not listening to that.
I can't wait to hear that.
He's really he's very talented. The problem is that his the stuff he talks about, whether it be like politically charged or like actually for the betterment of people,
It's crazy that every single album is just him talking about 9 new gadgets.
that's crazy.
Look, he has one of my favorite songs by him is called "This Ring." It's a great song. It's about like it's about this ring, you know, the marriage ring. It's a good song. It's a very good song. This Ring is a very good song. And then there's like one that was Fragile that has Kendrick Lamar. It's actually a very chill fucking beat.
Wow, song's so wild.
Probably like almost 10 years old
Yeah,
or something like
older.
that. Some bullshit like that.
Probably more than that now. I'd argue.
It's all
Cell eras of
it's all. I don't know about that. It's because Kendrick. No. Because the first time he had Kendrick on was all 6s and 7s. This was probably like 2011 or something.
So is his first name Tech?
Yeah,
All right.
his name is Tech 9.
9.
I don't remember his first name. His last name is Yates.
I think
Y-A-T-E.
it's Andrew. I think it's
Andrew Yates.
Andrew Yates?
I
Probably.
think it's Andrew.
crazy.
Could be
I know
wrong.
it's Yates for sure because he has a cousin named Marcus Yates that used to go by Uber Geek, and he doesn't rap anymore though.
These names. This is just gamer tag names, man.
Yeah,
It's all gamer tag names.
I think most rappers have dumb names.
Yeah.
They're not creative.
Unless, well, I don't know how you make a good,
Listen.
like, unless you're like if you're a 90s rapper from
The thing-
New York, you have a cool name.
the thing-
other
well,
than that, you do not have a cool
The
name.
thing about it,
everything.
the thing
They're literally
the thi-
Inspector Deck, freaking Method Man.
They took
Those are
everything.
cool names, and just like, I don't know, fucking,
Yeah,
I don't know, Petey Pablo.
Petey Pablo
thing
is
that's
fucking crazy.
the thing that's a problem is that like
Do you remember that era?
what the fuck
I
is
love
that?
Petey Pablo, but yeah.
Do you remember that era?
No.
Okay, so there was an era where they were like raspy voices are in. So they
Well, like
basically
DMX?
So DMX was
He was originator. He's a progeny of it.
DMX. So Exhibit DMX was like cool, but then like they got who's the Danger guy? What's his name?
Mystical.
Mystical. And then without Mystical is one of the most unique rappers of all
He
time.
raps so fucking fast. It's crazy.
It sounds like, but like it just works. If for some
He
reason it
sounds like
works,
RFK but scared rapping.
it's wild. And
That's
then
crazy because he always sounds scared to me.
What do you mean?
He's always shivering. He's like
What do you mean?
perpetually shivering.
No, but imagine him frightened. Like, imagine his heart rate's up.
You know, it's crazy. It hurts for him to talk,
That's. What do you mean?
but he won't shut the
he
fuck
won't
up.
shut up.
This brings
say this.
This brings me pain. I wish frozen yogurt wasn't frozen.
He spends billions trying to figure out how to have.
Destroying it. Some guy's like, just let it melt. Then it's not frozen yogurt.
He pulls all of his.
it's just
He
yogurt.
Yogurt.
He
You're
pulls all
crazy.
of his vaccine scientists off of vaccines and onto researching how to keep frozen yogurt frozen for slightly longer.
I want frozen yogurt to stay.
Slightly young. By the time I get home, it's slightly melted.
I don't like that. It hurts my neck hole.
Just because my preferred frozen yogurt place is 15 hours away from me doesn't mean I should be suffering the consequences of this.
We should have a perpetually
Private
frozen
jets to
yogurt.
get fucking yogurt.
We should have
cab.
perpetual. That's crazy. He takes a cat. We have to get back soon. It's melting. I can't eat it. I need my special
It's
spoon.
melting. My bear is fucking rotting. My bear carcass is rotting. It
shit,
stinks.
I spilled my melted frozen yogurt all over my bare neck.
What have you done? You fucking.
This day couldn't get any worse.
Oh no.
I'm picturing the bare necks like fucking like when you saw like the tree and you just
Yeah,
have
yeah.
like
Columns.
like the little columns.
You know what I'm thinking
like
of?
It's just
It's
stacked.
It's like
Like
when-
a steak, but it's had fur around it. That's what I'm thinking, pretty much. Like
yeah,
a steamboat with
that's
fur.
exactly what it's. It's like a piece of meat with like a white circle
the
in the
white
middle
circle
for a
in the
bone.
middle of the bone. And then it's just like to me when you slightly tilt it and it's just like perfectly sliced.
Perfectly. A perfectly sliced bear neck,
really-
sandwich style.
That's crazy. Sandwich thickness.
How would you like the bear neck? Quarter pound sandwich.
I get it sandwich style. Why?
Puts in the slice.
I really need someone to do me a favor. My frozen yogurt's melting. Can you please do something about this? Can you please someone get
He's
Jack
asking.
Frost?
He's asking the driver
Someone
of the
get
cab.
Jack Frost on the line. I need help.
Somebody call Jack Frost.
Jack Frost isn't real.
This guy snoozed it. He snoozed it.
Please.
That was my bear alarm.
That was my bear alarm. I
Oh
gotta
no,
get a bear.
my bear's getting going. My bear's spoiling. What are you
bear's
doing?
spoiling.
My bear, you've spoiled my bear.
He's having a fucking episode in the back of this guy's car, and the guy's like just trying to drive.
I think that
calmly.
guy's like, I'm gonna drive into a river right now.
He's just taking deep breaths the whole time.
The whole time, every time he speaks, RFK speaks, he takes a deep breath.
He's raving in the back of that car. No, why are you going so fast? I'm gonna spill my yogurt.
I forgot to boil my mercury this morning.
Oh my god, where's my
He
potion?
pulls out a hot plate. He
pulls out a hot plate.
He pulls out a hot
Mercury
plate.
spilling everywhere.
Oh,
It's like,
no.
like it's like you
No,
ever
it's
see
on
like
my
when, like
yogurt.
this like hot stuff when it hits it immediately starts bubbling and just kind of
Yeah,
bounces
just
and
like
shit?
oil
The
on like a
fucking-
skillet.
Oh,
it's
no.
fucking bouncing everywhere.
I
That
didn't
guy's
heat
like,
it the right way.
fuck.
It's mercury.
I'm gonna get poisoned. No,
He's
you're
just-
not gonna get poisoned. It's not the same
He
thing.
has a pocket of loose mercury.
Loose. He digs in and he takes it out like
That's
this.
crazy. It's not bad.
It's spoiled. Fuck.
It's
No, I didn't cook it in
needs a little
time.
salt.
It needs a little. It needs a little alpha brain.
This motherfucker. You see
Grinds alpha brain onto the mercury and
It sound-
slurps it out of his hands. It's bubbling and it's
Yum.
Well, you want some? You want to like a taste? No, sir. You're sure? Oh no, my yogurt. I forgot.
Fuck my yogurt.
I'm gonna arrest you if you don't have some of my mercury. And you take a sip. You're like, oh fuck.
oh my god, he sounds like that now. That's
There's a
why he
moment-
sounds like that. He couldn't say he was addicted to eating mercury.
That's if he stopped eating mercury, he would sound normal.
That's crazy.
What a shame. We'll see if they do something about that.
What a shame.
What a shame.
What a rotten way to die.
Faculty, actually, the gay clown. I already read these. What the fuck?
That was the stupidest little rant we went on ever. That
really was
My
stupid.
headache was going away till this.
Yeah, I just got one.
Oh, nice.
Galactimus, Eater of Planets. N-word Rose. Politely asked Derek to please read the name or have. Yeah, we did that last time. Nah. Getting niggy with it. Show's over. Sweeney spoiled the Patreon password. Drip MH, Lord of all drip. And $25 a month to get your name dyslexically read at the end of the show, which I will now do. Sweeney, count me down. The FBI intern tip Xing Trump's name out of the Epstein files, one page at a time, unpaid. Obi won't you blow me? So gape they call him Slippin' Jimmy. Israel apologizing for killing Benjamin Buttons because he wasn't actually 10 years old. Kremlin to Gremlin, the primal fear I feel when Charlie Kirk smiles. Chris, what's your favorite Jack Stauber song? Harry Rectum. Can a N-word borrow a fry is the peak of the Boondocks. It's an iconic line.
It's not the peak, but it's very good.
It is a peak line for sure. Like that's like one of the best lines out of that because it's Fred Willard doing it. Like that's what makes it so crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like they got Fred Willard to do that line, and he nails it. It's so good, and that nobody cared. It wasn't like a thing.
Oh, yeah.
That like it wasn't like a
It was because of the
controversy.
fact that people had the confidence to know he is surrounded by a black cast that did that. Like he was casted by black people to do that.
Well,
moment,
sure,
you know?
you say that, but every time I go to Trader Joe's and scream the N-word,
and you're around no black people,
but we do our show, it doesn't count for some reason.
Is the environment surrounded by black people? No, I'm the only black person that goes to Trader Joe's. Period. Probably.
Probably.
That is true. That's a fact.
You don't go there.
I used to a long time ago. They had these $2 nacho cheese chips. They got
I don't
rid of
care.
them.
I don't care. He doesn't go.
And I shot them all up, and I was like,
That's
all right,
crazy. You went in there. This is fucking delicious.
Where do you go to? You go to?
everything I love, they took away.
Yeah. So I got to go to Exchanger Jamal's.
That is so fucking.
What's the opposite of a trader?
Exchanger Jamal.
Exchanger.
What would be
opposite of a trader? Is like
It's not the opposite. It's another. It's another.
It's an alternate.
It's an alternate.
Oh, what about so I always do. I do betrayal.
Betrayal.
I always say betrayal Joe's.
Betrayer Joe's.
I always say that.
Instead of a trader, is
I'm
like,
gonna go to betrayal Joe's.
Conniving Conroys.
That's crazy. That's not even Harry. Whatever. Benjamin Netanyahu voice. Jimmy Neutron. I need you to help me create Greater Israel. Brain blast.
Goddard, kill RFK.
Knock that bitch's head smooth off. Have you seen that clip?
No, which one?
You haven't seen that clip of it's Jimmy Neutron asking Goddard, "What do I do about this, Goddard? What do I do?" And it's like that scene.
Options?
It's that scene where it's the options on his chest, and it's like it's giving him a bunch of different options, like eat a gun or something. And then like the last one's like smack that bitch's head smooth off. Smooth with a V.
Oh, smooth.
Yeah, and then it just slowly zooms in on Jimmy. He's like, yeah.
Hitting someone's head is like there's no game.
Look up smooth off and you'll find it. That clip is golden, man. I love that clip. Yeah, the earnestness.
I loved Jimmy Neutron growing up, man.
It was okay. I liked it, but I only ever just kind of liked it.
Yeah,
I think I liked the movie more than I liked the show at all. Yeah, I think it's mostly because of the soundtrack, like Kids in America and all that stuff.
All of Goddard's options.
Yeah, Wage Slave 583. Don't know something gay come. Papini Brothers presents Crash Course in Cybertron History. Rise of the Decepticons. Donk Donkerson. The colon swinging slasher. PP. Where is he? Where's Dr. Drew? Bob Dylan's Mandela Effect ghost. Meeby Fishy, a mean lesbian. The JK and JK Rowlands just stands for gigantic cunt. Mm-hmm. John Strickland, Mercs 1889. There is a sumo wrestler whose name is Wakatakakage, aka Fozzie Bear presents sumo. The first Richard Keith David presents Sydney's Weenie, the eviscerator of colons. Scott Pilgrim versus the IDF, Spider-Man 3 Black Suit theme, Pre-Roz, Blake 896. I got Lockjaw doing graveyard shifts at the Dick Sucking Factory. The only guy was Lockjaw, as previously mentioned, honking a clown on his pee-pee and docking his nose. Candace Owen, more like Candace Bitch, please go away. Why am I subscribed to y'all if you ain't fucking? There ain't no Epstein list in box. There is no Epstein list in Bossing Say. Das Goopy, it's slobbering time. Kingston's dad picking up a gay little beetle off the ground. Kingston, look. Kingston, my child, look, a delicious morsel as he feeds it to him. Young Colin running full speed into a brick wall. Wahlberg taping eyes sideways. Nicky Ziggy. Vaudeville shotgun.
Nice.
It's insane. That's enough.
I can't find it.
You can't find it, really?
No, not the exact clip, but I'm finding a bunch of shit that's similar, but not exactly.
Really? That clip, you can't... Jimmy Neutron smooth off?
No, can't find it.
That's fucking fascinating. That's the only thing.
Because all I have is I'm getting a bunch of Goddard quotes, but none of them are the ones I'm looking for.
That's so strange. Well, I don't know. That's the most iconic version of it, I think. Total Clanker, Death Kill Clankers, Behead Clanker. Sorry, Miss Jackson, Badly Brave. Who's New York Nick? Aetherian needs help lowering his weapon in Halo 3. Penis, Nafram, Melphis 1, King of Haphazard. And rounding out our list as always, the King of Haphazard. Wow. Amazing. Bye.
Baka, baka, baka.
I love you, son.
Wow.
That was the real one.
Oh.
Yeah. He broke character. King Dad broke character.
My dad would never say I love you.